What is good, party people? It's Killing Tyme Boyz, and we are back at it once again. My name is Corey. We got Reynaldo. We got Reginald.
Yeah, I'm here.
We got a special guest in the house today. My boy, Mr. William Bridges, as we know him, B More.
What it did, good people. Oh, look at that. You got the applause and shit. Y'all are
Off camera, you can't see him right now. Our boy Brandon is also here. You know what I'm saying? Give it up for him as well. Shout out to Brandon. Bang, stop by.
You came with an entourage. Yeah, man. Like you pulled up like Birdman.
Always keep machine to the left hand.
Pulled up like Birdman.
The Navy is in the house today, dog.
Right,
you know what I'm saying? It's some sailors in here. You know what I'm saying? But hey, you know what we do first. What we do first there, B More?
Hey, I heard we gotta take a shot.
Let's go, baby.
Right. Easy day.
Shots up, man. It's good to see you, my brother.
Yeah.
Welcome home. Or no, I shouldn't even say welcome.
No, that's home, yeah. This is my second home.
Well, you here like
That's where
every
the
2
family
weeks.
is at, man. I feel love here, so that's where it's at.
Say that again, man. We just had that conversation right there, man. Ooh. That stings the nostrils a little bit, don't it, man?
No.
Okay.
Need you to grow up.
Martin Dukes.
Right.
All right, so real quick before we get into our shit and what we did over the week, tell us who you are real quick, dog.
Man, that's always a great question. So who am I?
Who are you?
Like you said, I'm William Richards, a.k.a. B More, because that's the city I was born and raised in. Father of 3. Started off early. I had a daughter in high school in my senior year, and that transitioned me to come into the Navy because I wanted to be able to take care of her and not leave it up to my parents. And I retired after 21 years.
Come on.
Got a job, government contracting now. Started my own LLC, doing some consulting work.
There you go.
Here I am, man. Just living life, man. Making sure these babies are good and just trying to be happy out here.
If you follow B More on social media, you know he's never at work.
I was about to say contracting job. Is your contracting job working Instagram? Damn.
That's what we doing.
My boy stay go.
That's what we doing.
But, hey, I love it because my boy is traveling and doing what he supposed. He retired from the Navy. He traveling. He doing what he supposed to do, man.
Yeah, that's what he's
I
supposed
check
to do.
all the boxes first, man.
There
I
you
ain't
go.
gonna travel if the kids ain't good.
There you
I ain't
go.
Gonna
That's
travel if
it.
bills ain't paid.
There you go.
We're responsible first, always.
Always, baby. So, Ray, how was your week, man?
It was good. It was a good week, man. We had a nice little 3-day weekend, 4th of July or whatever. So, no, man, it was good. Chilled out pretty much all day Saturday. Cooked a little bit.
Yeah.
Went to the movie, saw Fast 9.
Crazy, right?
Great
You seen
movie,
it yet?
Great movie.
Yeah.
I'm a fan of the series.
Yeah.
Great movie?
I'm a fan of the series, so
Not gonna give it great, but I'm gonna give it. It was good.
I thought it was good. I mean,
It's good over the top action. You know. You don't get it.
Reggie, you seen it yet?
No, y'all can talk about it though. It's fine.
I mean, I don't. Well,
it's fine.
I mean-
it's not like you're gonna give it away. I'm still gonna go see it.
well,
It don't matter.
you know, oh boy comes back because you seen it in the trailer, right?
Yeah.
Han.
Best
Yeah.
part of the movie.
Yeah, so I thought that was cool.
The best part, though?
only
Yeah.
because, and I know that I speak for the minority in this, opinion. But Tokyo Drift is like one of my favorite out of the whole
That's
series.
it was a good one. That was a good one.
Really like Tokyo
Yeah.
Drift.
Okay.
So
Even Bow Wow in there?
So that one had to grow on me. That's what's funny. That was
I
like my
li-
least favorite until it took me a couple of years of watching
I
it
think-
again and seeing the
which
significance
one is
of
your
it.
favorite one to watch?
My favorite one to watch.
I know which one is mine. The one with Ludacris in it. Too Fast, Too Furious.
That's two.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
that-
second
that
one.
one right
I don't know.
there.
I don't know if I so-called have a favorite one, but I will say Too Fast, Too Furious was my least favorite one.
Whichever
Least favorite?
one.
Why?
Ejectocito, cuz. Come on.
Right.
Come on, man.
Yes.
It's
That's
just
why I
so
liked
corny,
it.
bro.
That's why I
Whichever
like that
one when Vin Diesel jumped off the bridge and caught Letty mid-air and they landed on a car. That was
Yeah.
my favorite one. I don't know, was that F5, F6?
I don't know. I think I think that's when they turned into the Avengers and shit. When
Exactly.
they
Like
started doing shit like that.
Yeah. He made a good point. Like they never get hurt. I don't see no broken bones.
exactly. Like, bro,
They ain't got no slings.
no scars,
I
no
trip up
broken
the steps
nose.
and I gotta get an ankle brace. You know what I mean? Like, how's that possible?
These niggas driving cars and flipping and crashing all kinds
No
of shit.
seatbelts.
None. No seatbelts.
So did we,
No seatbelt.
did we hit the over-under for times him jumping out the vehicle?
Probably like in the first 20 minutes maybe.
I didn't notice he jumped out of that many vehicles. Who? Vin Diesel
That's
jumps
all
out
he
jumps out of the vehicle and it's okay every time.
And just land. Like
Yeah.
his skin is, he must got crocodile skin.
It's some tough ass shirts.
Right.
got the Black Panther suit on, but it's just regular.
Right,
It's just regular
it's red
clothes.
skin.
Like, you can't tell.
Right.
There's a part in the end of that movie. I was like, yo, like, okay, y'all
Yes,
took it too far.
I know exactly what
y'all
you're talking
took it
about.
too
The truck flip.
Yeah,
recording the truck.
like, come
Yes.
I kind of got mad. I got mad too.
Like y'all said,
I gotta sit
now y'all really just think we just dumb now.
How?
Yeah,
I know the truck was thorough, but there's no way it did that. How he catch it like that?
and then just drive. Like, come on, man.
Most people in a free
like a
fall
football.
will probably fall upside downwards. He was able to stay on his feet and walk straight. I don't know how, but okay.
And just kept pushing.
Yeah, man.
and then throws the motherfucker.
Yeah.
Practice.
Like,
It's
man,
practice. He's done it before.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
I mean, at the end of the day, we made people want to go see it because now they got to see it.
Yes.
themselves.
Yeah.
Because it's 2 more and it's gonna finish out. I'm
One
really
more. It's only
no.
10.
It's 2 more. 10 and 11.
You think there's gonna be an 11?
No, there's 10 and 11 coming out. There's 2
So they
more.
signed on for 10 period.
I thought it
There's
was just
2
10
more.
that was in production. Or
So
thing.
Tokyo Drift it's supposed to be like an all spin. It don't really count as part of the franchise because Vin Diesel wasn't in it.
I don't know that,
But he was. He was
in
he
it.
was at the end.
He was at the end.
Right.
Yeah.
He wasn't like
Yeah.
he didn't have like a major part. But
Exactly.
He was at the end of it.
So that's all. That's your
That
weekend,
was
though.
that, and then y'all came over on Monday.
And you were drunk as shit.
Yeah, I got pretty toasted.
Yes.
We was playing cards and shit.
Where the fuck was? Oh, you showed up over there?
Spades?
Yeah, I saw the.
Yeah, we, well,
Oh, so
first me
now
and
since-
the girl.
Oh, okay. I see how it is now.
Me and the
Blame
girl
your
was
brother.
just chilling. I was
Blame
like,
your
hey,
brother.
let's play some games or whatever. So we
Blame
played
him.
Connect Four for
I
shots.
talked to him.
You talked to him. He didn't invite
Talking
you.
shit.
Hey, y'all, I brought
Getting
the
mad
left,
at
right,
each other.
center. I know y'all remember that.
Right.
We was just talking about this shit a couple of days. Oh, competitive ass Will.
Right. So so that's what it was. Me and her, we were playing Connect Four, talking shit, taking shots.
Nigga, I got some ones, bro. You ain't saying nothing.
Okay.
And then they came over. We were playing spades, talking shit. I'm drunk and
I can't play space when I'm drinking.
Me either.
Yeah, when I'm drinking.
Well,
Y'all can't do nothing but drink when y'all start
it's
drinking.
two things. Two things. One, I can't play when I'm drinking, and two, I can't play with.
I don't like playing against your girlfriend.
I can't play. Yeah,
She can't bid a hand for shit.
Well, it's not even that, but she's just.
She's
very,
on your team?
No.
she's against us, but she's
on Felicia's
very.
team.
She's very competitive.
Oh yeah.
And she don't bid her hand.
And she doesn't like to
underbid.
lose.
But that's why you gotta play
that's-
with sandbags.
So that's where the
did.
argument,
Yeah, you gotta play with
frustration
sandbags.
comes.
So,
in.
ho. So, you don't play with your girl.
No, I mean,
Hey, look, he wants to keep
haven't-
his home
No, we
happy.
we haven't played on the same team yet. I mean, maybe we should try that. Maybe we be
Don't
better
do
playing
it.
on the
Don't
same
do
team.
it. Don't do it.
Be more
Trust
like
me.
don't do
You
it.
want to keep a happy home? Do not be her space partner.
Well,
Don't do
we
it.
can't play against each other
No.
either.
I'd rather lose or beat her than be on her team and have her piss me off because she did some stupid shit.
Y'all gonna
Yeah,
get in the
true.
car and that shit gonna come up.
Yeah.
Some things gotta be separate, like
Yo.
church and state.
Yeah. Why the fuck did you play the little joker when I led with the big joker?
You saw me
Why would
play.
you do that?
You saw me play my ace when you had the king. So obviously I ain't got nothing else left.
Yes.
Obviously, why would you not come back?
Why would you do
come
that?
back so I can cut?
That's why we don't communicate well.
Right. It's gonna turn into some other shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
The communication is all fucked up.
Spades is gonna be the downfall
Got 'em.
of relationships and shit.
Right. But that was it, man. That was
Okay.
it.
All right.
Big Reg?
Let me see. I played the game. I played the game a lot this weekend.
Yeah.
It was double XP, so I was just like,
Yeah.
nah, I ain't playing with nobody else. Me and Renal actually played for like 6 hours on Friday.
What's the game?
Call of Duty.
Call of Duty. Yeah.
All right, I gotta get your tag, man.
And then let me see. I went to church. I actually had a really good like 4th though.
Okay.
Like I went by there and hung out with the goddaughter and lit sparklers with her.
Yeah.
And she thought it was the best thing in the world. Right. And then that was pretty much my weekend.
Okay. Good stuff, man.
Yeah.
You anything special for the weekend and the week that you did, bro?
Man, I just pre-gamed for coming out here. So me and my guy
Got your
Brandon,
liver
we
up.
went down to National Harbor for the night. You know, had a good night. Went to MGM, did some gambling. Did
It's
some
crazy
bar
to hear the
hopping.
MGM
Right.
and not talk about Las Vegas.
Not Vegas, right?
Yeah, yeah,
right.
yeah.
We got one up the crib now.
It's around the mills, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Saturday, I went to this white party on a rooftop down in Baltimore, man. You know, could see my city in that light.
Yeah.
Sunday was my boy, well, now my brother-in-law's birthday. So we
Okay.
don't celebrate the 4th of July no more. We
Nah,
just celebrate
Juneteenth,
everything
baby.
else.
Yeah.
Right. So I ain't going to say that. And Monday, I chilled.
Okay.
I had to.
You need to.
Got to
You gotta recuperate.
Got-
Right.
yeah. Gotta-
You get to a certain age,
And
man,
this
you gotta
trip-
You got
recuperate.
to rest. You got to know when it's time.
I think that's
Bruh.
what threw me off too, is because we had the long weekend, and rather than
Middleton.
do all that stuff on Sunday,
He gonna blow it.
Yeah,
you know,
of course he did.
I got fucked up on Monday.
And that's
I'm
understand.
rolling into work like, fuck, man, what was I thinking?
Right.
Like, dude, I had a long weekend. I could have did this shit on Sunday. Exactly.
But I was planning to
Fuck
go
was
to
I
work
thinking?
on Monday, but then I woke up like, why am I doing this to myself? Like, I get 8 hours. I was going to float that holiday, but it's
Right.
like, I got to rest. I knew I was coming to see y'all, so I know how y'all do.
We didn't do too much this weekend. You talk about rest. Ronaldo called me this weekend, and they did a group FaceTime, and I was in the bed. Like it was like 1 o'clock in the afternoon.
It was
like,
I
just
forgot about that.
Like, no, I'm sitting around the house. I'm like, let me see what these niggas is doing. I ain't heard. Like, let me see. Like, maybe they want to do something. Let me FaceTime. I go on FaceTime. Reggie's, chilling. Did you have your headphones on when you was playing the game?
I had grabbed him and put him on. It was like, you know what time it is.
And then, and then Corey joins like probably 2 or 3 minutes later.
He got his bonnet on.
He winking. Look, got one eye open and shit. Got his bonnet on, laying in the bed. I'm like, oh, this nigga sleep.
It was not a bonnet.
No,
It's my lock cap.
Your do
Okay.
rag.
It's my.
What time was it, Reg?
Definitely a bonnet.
What time was it? What time was
It
it?
was probably like 1.
It was like 1 or 2 o'clock.
1:30. Yeah,
Yes.
I was in the bed. Well, was that the day we were going to Dave Chappelle?
Probably so.
That's
You
what I
guys
was
went on
that's what I was
Saturday?
about to say. I know you wasn't about to say you didn't do anything because this
Y'all
nigga went and
forgot.
saw Dave
I went and saw
Chappelle.
Dave Chappelle.
Yeah,
Yeah, like a good day,
God.
Chappelle.
Was it good?
I was
Oh my
definitely
God.
about to blast you.
Best
on that one.
$200 I ever spent in my life.
Really?
Oh my God.
Okay.
So, Donald Rollins, whose name is Ashley Larry, opens up.
That's my guy right there.
And he's going in.
Come on, Zach.
White comedian named Jeff Ross. He did a set for like 20, 30 minutes.
He's
He was
always
pretty
getting
good.
in trouble for shit too.
Yeah, that's what he said. He said, I can't say shit no more.
No, Jeff Ross always getting in trouble.
And then so I went to the barbershop, so I kind of knew who was there already. But then you walk in and you see this whole big extravagant band set up. You see drums.
Whoa.
Hold on. You went to the barbershop and you knew
I
who
went
was
to the
there?
barbershop and I talked to Troy because Troy went on Friday, so I went to the barbershop Saturday morning.
Why would you get that spoiler alert though, bro? You could have just been like, Troy.
I don't know. But
Shut it
anyway,
down.
I was still great. It was still great.
So you asked Troy like, "Hey man,
What can I
who
look
was the
forward
friends?
to?
Yeah. Who was the friends? And he told me, but I get there and you see this big extravagant, the drums, you see the guitars, you see everything, and the Roots come out.
Yeah,
Oh,
but they're
God.
always with him. That's like his partners, bro.
Yeah. The Roots come
like
out.
his traveling
Then
man.
Talib
Yeah.
Kweli comes out. Dave comes out.
might as
and
well have him on the payroll."
I'm telling you.
if Most Def didn't leave and run off to Africa, he
Oh,
probably would have
God.
been there.
Exactly.
So can he come back yet?
I don't know. I don't think he wants to though.
Yeah. He's,
Can he though?
I don't know.
I don't know if he can.
It's like what's that boy name?
How you get excommunicated from the United States?
I think he just don't
He,
want
no,
to.
he didn't get excommunicated.
I think
He
he-
don't want to pay his
That's
taxes,
like Russell
right?
Simmons, right? Russell Simmons is stuck in Bali.
Well, Russell Simmons not stuck. Russell
He don't
Simmons
wanna pay
ran
taxes.
away.
He said
Yeah.
he's stuck in Bali.
He's not stuck.
No, yeah, just because
not
he
stuck.
told you he was
He's
stuck.
not stuck.
I'm
Yeah,
stuck in
He's
Bali.
he's in
even-
Bali because he don't want to come back and get Bill Cosby.
and get
Me
Bill
Too
jail.
movement
Yeah,
around
exactly.
Around here, we call that pulling the Bill
No
Cosby.
extradition, huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
no,
no, it's not
exactly.
extradition.
That's why he in fucking
So you better
Thailand.
stay in Bali.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
better not
You
bring
see,
him
one dude
motherfucking
killed
ass back
himself
here.
for something similar like that. He had to pay taxes.
McAfee.
That was the McAfee.
yeah, the
dude.
McAfee. Yeah.
Yeah, but that's why Russ is out there. He ain't trying to get. There's no
He
extradition
out there doing a lot
yeah.
of yoga.
Yeah, exactly.
But we did the show. It was great. Like it started. I think the first dude came on 8:30, and then the next. I think it didn't end until 11:30, 11:45, bro. The most annoying thing about the whole night was that we had to put our phones in the little sleeves, and you have to see a person to unlock your phone going out.
I don't think it's a bad thing. Though.
I don't think it's a
You
bad
know-
idea.
you know
It's-
why it
I
is
understand.
like that.
I understand.
It's
Yeah.
keep content
Yes,
fresh.
it was.
Yeah.
A couple of people got their cell phones, and I saw a couple of people with their cell phones. But I understand why. You know what I'm saying? But it was just the most frustrating thing because that holds the lineup from getting out because you got to see a person.
Oh, you
to
gotta
unlock.
take your time to get out
Yeah,
and
yeah,
all
yeah.
that bullshit.
But we did
Next
that.
time, just leave your phone in the car. Then you ain't gotta worry about it.
The tickets were on the phone,
Yeah.
so Kalisha left hers in the car.
And then you had yours.
I have mine, yeah.
Oh, okay.
And then Sunday we watched fireworks. When we got some sushi on Sunday on 4th of July.
Where you
Watched the
watch fireworks at?
Right here around the corner.
You can see.
I can see the whole city.
Yeah,
I saw the
like,
whole
even
city.
if you
Hey.
pull out like
Yeah.
back here by the
There
freeway.
was a car. There was a line of cars
On the
parked right there.
215?
No, on Revere right here on my street.
Oh,
on the
because
main
you can
road.
see
'Cause
straight
you can see
down.
straight to the strip, and you see downtown and everything.
Hey,
Hey,
motherfuckers
the
was going
shit
off.
was
Oh,
so
boy.
foggy trying to drive
Them
through that
motherfuckers
shit.
going off.
Boy,
Bruh, they was boom, boom, boom. And my how's your dog
I
doing?
was about to ask how.
He wasn't bad because he was outside with us and I was holding him all the time. He wasn't bad.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So was it
Georgia-
actually just fireworks?
Yeah.
My city, they passed that.
We passed
we gonna get into that, brother. I got a question on that one right there.
But no, Georgia was fine. She
Did you give her some? This nigga drugged the dog on Friday to start out with. Let me tell you.
feel like dealing with
I have dog CBD.
He gave her
I
some?
bought it just for the 4th of July. You know, she's
So they don't
she's
go
a puppy.
crazy when
Yeah,
they
she's
yell
a
at-
puppy. She's only like 2 or 3 months old. Something like 3 months, almost 4 months.
Oh, he almost broke.
So,
Yeah, he did.
yeah, I gave her some CBD just to calm her down because she's never been around fireworks. I didn't want her freaking out, running around the house. So I gave her some, and she literally was just doing just like this the whole time. But she sat like right next to me the whole time
And went to sleep.
It's not like
on Sunday.
Yeah, when all the fireworks. Yeah, on Sunday. So when I'd get up, she'd get up. When I come sit down, she'd sit down. And she was like literally like attached to me the whole time, and she would not go outside. Like I tried to get her to go outside. Like, let's go outside. Go use the bathroom. She's like, nope. I can hold it.
Nigga, no.
I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah,
I can hold it.
But no,
Ain't bad,
he was good though, man. Then, like I said, Monday just came and hung out with y'all, man. That was a great time. So that was it, man. Picked my boy up today from the airport.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking
here
about?
we go.
All right,
What brings you to Sin City?
Let's
What
go.
you out
Let's
here
get
for,
into
bro?
it.
Yeah, what did you come for?
Because I can.
No,
not to say that, but
men do what they want, boys do what they can.
Exactly.
right. I mean, it's always a pleasure to link up with y'all, man. See my big bro, and we got some other friends here who celebrating like a 50th birthday. So we just kind of tagged along, and I just made it my own thing.
Right.
Okay.
Brought my boys with me, and here we are.
You came in today. How long are you here for?
Till Monday afternoon.
So Thursday till Monday.
Yeah.
All right. You
3 to 4 days.
you got any like type of itinerary plan? Things you want to do? Things you want to see?
So I know we doing the Del Frisco steak dinner tomorrow
Tomorrow,
night. Saturday is open. I'm gonna let Corey figure that one out. And Sunday I got the cabana at the hotel, but we can make the joint close at 7. So
Motherfuckers.
don't nothing close out here to me.
No,
Nah,
they don't.
no,
They don't.
no.
Y'all tell me what I need to do, and that's where I'm at.
Okay.
All right.
I ain't on no schedule. I don't like schedules.
That's
man.
why I mean I just didn't know if there was like certain like things you just wanted to
Right.
hit. Bang. You need to
Exactly.
go somewhere.
We're finna put you out.
Right. So, we go back to what, 2002?
2002, man.
2002.
What, June? Saw you on the football
Something like
field?
that on the football field in Fort Meade, Maryland.
Right.
We both served together. Matter of fact, he was in my you were the MC for my retirement ceremony, correct?
Oh, there you
Right.
go.
First time I cried every time,
Damn, did you cry?
I mean, nah, not really. I'm if you didn't see me, I ain't even gonna cap. No, I didn't.
Hold on a
Did
second.
you?
I was like, hold on a
I
second.
couldn't get through the.
Cause I was there and
I couldn't get through the words. Remember, I was reading. I got all choked up.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
think your brother was like, "It's all right."
Yeah. Okay. And then we did Max, but we didn't get to do one for you because of the pandemic and everything.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But bitter me didn't really want one.
Yeah.
Because it wasn't on my terms.
Right.
Why I had to get out.
Are you gonna end up doing one like later? Like maybe just have like your own retirement?
Yeah, only because I know how special they are and what they mean, and I want my family to see that.
You're right,
So,
right. Of course.
Like it's hard. Contrary to most people believe, it's hard for me to make things just about me, and I know I was gonna sit up there and it's gonna be all about me.
Yeah.
But it's for the family, so I want them to see how the
Yes.
Navy
it's
come out.
more for them.
Right.
Yeah,
I mean,
but-
I always say that even though like people will say thank you for your service,
Right.
but to me it's more about your family because they
serve too.
they give the biggest sacrifice.
Yep.
Exactly,
You know what I
man.
mean?
And
They go through a lot for y'all and with y'all.
And you
know?
deserve to be celebrated, bro.
Yeah.
Like 21
absolutely.
years is a great thing.
Absolutely.
So, what did you do in the Navy?
So I was a cryptological technical, so CTT chief.
Yeah.
So pretty much I work with electronic warfare, satellites intelligence, signals intelligence, different things like that.
So when Mac was here, Mac was the
Quote unquote, allegedly.
No.
Oh, hold on.
No, wait. No, wait. He-
we did the exact same job.
That's what I was about to say, but
So-
he didn't explain it like exactly how you
Yeah,
explained
exactly.
it. Like he said it was a cryptological
Yeah, no, don't give me the
something.
lion.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
get.
get. I mean, I'm just saying, like it literally sounded like the same thing that you said.
We
but-
we did have the exact same job.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, all right.
All right.
Maybe you just put it in a little
If you
bit clearer
don't know
terms.
what's his name?
Mac.
Yeah, if you don't know what Mac said, go back and watch the other episodes.
Go back
Shameless
and watch
plug.
Antithesis.
Shameless plug.
That's the episode name because Chocolate was on Antithesis in that episode name.
Oh yeah.
Right.
So
Kill time with Killing Time, y'all.
There you go.
There it is. I'm like, hey, say that drop, Ronaldo. Put that in your head.
I got that. I get it.
So you was on subs too, right?
Yeah, I did submarines my last 7 years.
Your last 7 years you did subs?
Yeah, well, sub mission, everything about my last 7 years was.
All right, so we asked
dedicated
Matt
to
this
subs.
question. What's the longest time you was under?
Underwater without popping up,
Yeah.
42 days.
Okay, I think Max was a little bit worse, wasn't it? I think Max,
Yeah.
Max was a little bit worse.
Yeah.
And they
This
never
was
popped up?
Yeah,
he said it never popped up.
Well, okay, so maybe we didn't ask that question. Did he
Yeah.
pop up? But
All
he
right,
said,
so then if I understand what Mac is saying, then my longest time underwater was about 84 days.
Okay.
And the
Okay.
reason why
Yeah.
is because when I say pop up, like we actually pop up like
Yeah.
surface, but you know what I'm saying. The
Well,
other
he did-
part of
You
it,
ain't
he
getting,
did-
yeah,
well,
you
he
ain't getting
did-
off the boat.
he
You
did
ain't getting
say
off-
the
you ain't
only
getting off
thing he
the
could see
subs.
was
You just
we
going
ain't
right back
getting
under.
off. We, you know what I'm saying, we still can't see the sunlight, you know, like it's
Okay.
just a come clear what we call a broadcast, get some information and go back down. So
Okay.
you still don't know no concept of time.
So
yeah.
he said the only thing was like the periscope. Like the periscope would
Definitely
go
80
up,
plus
you
days.
look
So
around,
nothing
and that
changed
was
for
it.
us.
Okay,
Right,
all
right.
So he said something interesting on the car ride here, and with Mac talked about they could only get one message a day, right? Back in the
Yeah,
day,
yeah.
Right.
You said something on the car ride here about some shit you saw. We were talking about people's
Messages.
messages.
yeah,
What's the wildest shit you saw? Tell them what's the
Man.
wildest shit you saw.
All right, so just imagine, man, you're on a submarine, right? So you only got you and your 100 and plus people down there with you.
Your boys.
That you got to trust.
Right.
Yeah, your boys. Right. So you got somebody that got to drive the submarine. Ain't no windows, ain't no for headlights. You know, you driving everything off, you know what I'm saying, sonar and, you know what I'm saying, sound reflections and stuff like that. So you want these people to be okay in the same mind. So you get messages from home because, you know, people can't handle not being able to talk to somebody for
Of course.
80 plus days.
Yeah, they reaching
no
out to
contact,
people.
no
Yeah,
emails,
of
no
course.
nothing, no phone calls. And you get stuff like when you come back, you know what I'm saying, I got the kids and the dog, but I left your big screen TV, so that's what you love the most. I can't show the guy driving the boat or
That
looking out
message.
for me that message.
Because he might crash this motherfucking boat.
When you come back, you know, just know the guy, you know, who you thought was your friend. Yeah, I'm about to have his baby. Can't show nobody that message.
Especially not somebody in that position.
But
Like
hold
you
on,
said,
hold on,
like,
hold on.
like some
If
real
you-
shit.
I got a question. Are you the one screening messages
I'm the one. I'm the chief. I'm the one screening.
before you give them their message?
Right. So sometimes I just gotta be like, we got nothing. So I gotta hold everybody's shit.
was that tough for you?
Very tough, man. Like, you know what I mean? Like that's the
I
one.
mean,
that-
it's part of the job, but
it is
I
part of
mean,
the job, but that's a
damn.
job you don't sign up for, man. That's
Right.
a mental, you know what I'm saying, exhaustion that you're not ready for.
No.
Yeah,
You know,
that's
like
gotta
I
be
gotta
tough.
sit there and hear all this myself. So I gotta feel what he's gonna feel at some point.
You legit got to make
But,
an
know,
executive
but
but
then
just think
make a
about,
decision.
just think about
Yeah.
like
Keep the mission.
Like the
Yeah,
dude
exactly.
driving,
Yeah.
the dude driving the sub could probably be like, "Man, I can't wait to get home and see my girl. She gonna fuck
Exactly.
him. I'm gonna blow her back out."
Exactly. And I show him
Jody
this,
done got
and then he on watch like
Fuck everything.
Yeah, exactly,
deep,
man.
straight dive. You know what I'm saying?
Like
We going to the ground.
everybody finna go.
Was some of okay? With that being said, does some of the other sailors like you said? Does that sailor get mad at you later
If
on?
they find out later.
Of course. I mean, that's just a natural instinct. I mean, it's a natural reaction. Like, why you ain't show me this? Why would I?
Well, you
Yeah.
know
would I,
why
bro?
come
We,
on,
we
man.
still had 3.5 months of mission left. You know what I'm saying? And I hate to be that guy to put mission over a person.
Right.
But I mean, that's what the Navy
That's
teaches.
it.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
exactly.
It's
It's the
mission, ship, equipment, then the person. Then the last thing.
and
you
then
know?
family.
Right.
Your
And family don't
family
want
come
to
with
get
the
sea
sea
bag. You already know. You already
Shit.
know. Well, who's them?
All right. So, real quick, I don't want to spend all this time on your Navy career.
I got a
Go
Navy
ahead.
question for you.
Come on, go ahead.
No, not right now. Not right now. I'm gonna look it up real quick because I had meant to ask you about this a while ago.
Okay.
And it's about
Oh, it's a 2-for-1er.
well, because I have both of them
Okay.
here, so now I can ask them both. But I'm gonna look it up real quick.
Did you have to hot rack real quick before I get into my question?
What the hell is hot rack?
Yes.
Use words.
My first sub deployment had the hot rack.
What's a hot rack?
So hot rack is pretty much you got one bed that you sleep in, and I got it for 12 hours, and somebody else get it for the next 12.
Oh, so you sharing?
Exactly.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
sharing
so
a
you
bed.
bring your own. So most people, if you do it right, you got your own sleeping bag, your own pillow. So when you get up, you just roll your sleeping bag up.
So
put
you
your
know
pillow
that
up.
though,
Right?
But you know going into it.
Yeah,
Damn,
but I only had the hot wrap because of my rank. Like I wasn't a chief yet.
Okay.
Luckily, that was my short deployment.
Yeah.
I picked up chief out there.
Okay.
So I cut that one in half. Came
Yeah.
back, made chief. When I came back, no more hot wrap.
Okay.
You got your own room.
I got my own, son.
Okay.
Not my own room. I ain't gonna say that.
Ain't-
That's a
ain't no
state
room.
room.
Yeah,
I ain't-
state room. No,
I wasn't
no.
that high, but and nobody
Yeah.
was coming in and getting my bed.
Okay.
It's mine.
Good shit. So real quick, I asked Mac this question: what did you learn from the Navy, and what did you take from it? Because
man. You let me read it, and it's still a tough question.
Right. I gave you, and I didn't even give Mac a heads up.
Right. So, man, so many things. So pretty much, take your time. Always have a plan for the plan. The culture of it, is you meet so many different people from many different places. So you got to learn how to interact and deal with so many different people. You got to learn how to lead people differently. And also, I learned it's okay to quote unquote be the alpha without being the alpha.
Okay. All right.
Hey, I can go, man.
Yeah, we can be here all
I
day
need
on
so
this.
much time with this
Yes,
one, man. But
yeah.
at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? You just you take what you get, and pretty much what I learned from Navy is always be willing to learn. You never
Okay.
know enough.
All right. I like it. Okay. You find your question yet, Ray?
Yeah, I got it.
Go ahead.
I got
What's
it.
up,
I
Ray?
got it. So there's this football player that went to the
yes.
Navy, Cameron
Let's go.
Kentley.
Yep.
And so he played in the
Bucks draft
Navy.
pick.
Yeah, he played in the Navy. He was in the Navy. He was a class president and team captain. He signed a undrafted. He signed with the Bucks as an undrafted free agent. But he had to go through the Navy to get an exemption to be allowed to act because he's not done with his service.
Right.
Oh,
Right.
Yep.
Right. So
Because he still owes the Navy time because he went to Annapolis.
Exactly. So
This is recent, right?
This
Yes.
is recent. This like literally just happened. So I'm assuming it was Trump that allowed them to get that exemption or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the Secretary of Defense initially told him no,
Right.
that he
Right.
could not go and be a reserve or
Yep.
try out for the Bucks, that he had to go do his service
Right.
and whatnot. It somehow or some way just been overturned like recently. I think it was this week it got
Yeah,
overturned.
The same guy.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
same
Same
guy.
guy.
So now they're letting him go try out, participate in mini camp, and yada yada. There's still no guarantee that he's going to make the team,
But he has
they're-
the time to go do it.
But they're giving him the opportunity
Yeah.
to before they wouldn't let him do
Yeah.
it.
Right.
I just wanted your guys' thoughts on if the decision by the Navy was based on, because I guess there was a bunch of rumors on the reason why they didn't want him to go was because of
Brandon, come right here.
What happened?
I want him on the mic for this.
Oh, you can have mine.
Yeah, because he's an officer.
if the
He's an officer in the Navy, so I want to get his
Opinion on
opinion on
Yeah,
it.
but he's going to give Brandon's quick, not Lieutenant quick.
if the reason why was because of his position, was he more valuable to the Navy versus him being a NFL player? You know what I mean? Like, does the Navy rank like what your position is and how valuable you are? Because I think he, like I said, he was the class president, and he was the team captain,
So
and
let
I
me
think
tell
he
you-
gave the commencement speech, like the valedictorian at the
Let
Navy.
me tell you
he's
something.
like the smartest person
And
at the Navy.
Brandon, correct me if I'm wrong. He was getting out of Annapolis and going to the boat, his first command as an ensign.
Okay.
An ensign ain't shit when he gets to the boat.
Ain't shit, but the investment and the money they put
yes,
into him
That's,
is a lot.
that's
That's
what I'm
the
talking
difference.
about. So
That
I don't
right
know.
there,
I don't
yes.
know what his specialty was, but I guess he was like somebody like very high, not very high up, but very smart or
His
intelligent.
potential to be
His
great
potential,
and
yes.
have a great career was
he was
they
more
factored that in.
valuable to the in the Navy than letting him go
Yes.
play for the Bucks for 3 or 4 years.
At that time?
Not even at that time. They just said no. Like he couldn't even go try out.
Yeah.
They didn't even give him the opportunity.
What do you think, Brandon?
I mean, Will already said it. He went there on a scholarship to play football. He got to do that. I don't know of too many military people, pick any of the academies,
Any of the academies, right?
that get to go and do what they want to do.
Right.
Like what pays the bills.
Yeah.
We talk about CBAG. I mean, NFL ain't in no CBAG.
Yeah. True indeed.
Like David Robinson was a special case.
He was a very special
they
case.
use those as other examples. Like, okay, well, David Robinson got to do it, and there was other people that got to do it. That's why I was saying, like, okay, these other people they let do it, but
I'm curious to know if there was more to it. Like if there was other athletes that had opportunities that they already said no to. At least that office.
Yeah.
Right.
I think there's more to it that
Of course
that,
there
that we're
is.
not seeing.
And of course, that's the other thing is they don't owe him an explanation
No, they don't.
for saying
No.
no.
They can tell
You signed that away.
Yeah, so even
Yes.
if he wanted to go and say and ask like, hey, like, can I get an appeal? And they're like, nigga, no,
we don't got to.
like, yeah, we don't have to. Like, the answer is no.
No.
So I am curious also on why it got overturned.
Well-
if they said no, what was the reason for overturning it?
Okay.
Well, it was also a new office. So if there was an appeal process that took place and it was not resolved until after the new office took oath, it could have been a
I think
different
that was
person.
exactly the case because under Trump he was told no.
Yeah.
And not
I
trying to.
I
shit
think
on
it might
Trump.
have. I think it might have been the same defense secretary though.
No,
Like
they turned over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so
They
they
turned
so they
over.
got a different
so,
one.
So was it Biden? No, was it the defense secretary looking at the bigger picture? Like we don't get a lot of 5-star super D1 equivalent athletes.
Yes,
so
coming out of
we
here,
get
yeah.
somebody that comes out of there who's actually that good to go. I mean, yeah,
that
we
could,
got him.
That could
but,
be a bigger thing for the Navy as a recruitment pitch,
Right,
though.
and
too.
the one thing you
So
know
they
about the
might,
Navy
they
is
might have weighed that
Yeah,
out.
that's
So-
the other thing.
you are replaceable in the Navy.
The NASCAR driver.
Okay.
He's a lieutenant. I don't know much of his story, but he still promotes. He's still a public speaker.
Yeah.
I don't know if he still serves, but I have heard of his story. He did compete as a naval officer.
Oh, see, so yeah.
So
So,
I don't.
but-
I
but
can't
like you
remember
said,
his
that's a
name.
good-
I
that's still a
feel
good
bad.
name. recruitment
the
tool.
Navy can use that, like especially if the kid is this good to be to make the team,
An NFL prospect,
an NFL
right.
prospect, and maybe get some PT. You know what I'm saying? He can be at the end of the game getting interviewed, Navy ball cap right on my every
Right,
Sunday.
right, of
You know what
course.
I'm saying? That
It's all
publicity,
propaganda,
right? Oh,
you know.
that's it,
It's
man.
all advertisements, all sponsorship.
Yes.
So yeah, maybe right. So this guy was a valedictorian. We know we keep him in as an officer. He gonna be great. He probably
Yeah.
Admiral bound, which is
Yeah,
the
exactly,
highest rank you
which
get.
is what he was
Yes,
probably
we get that.
start like.
But
transition forward.
if you show this guy who has D1 abilities came into a military academy to get his education and play sports, I mean, you can start drafting more, and then you kind of
Right.
get to pick the litter. The one thing is, once that guy was in and did his time, and he got ready to leave, somebody's gonna replace him.
Somebody's
It's
gonna be right
always
there,
somebody
yeah,
behind
yeah,
him.
yeah.
So if he been number one in the class, number 2, 3, 4, 5,
Gonna be right there.
XXX is right
Right.
behind them. Shove them in.
Yeah,
let
you're
them do
right.
it.
You're
So
right. I didn't think
why
about that.
take away this
Even though he's
opportunity, you know?
number one, there's people right behind him.
So yeah,
2,
yeah,
3.
I understand. We pay for your college, we pay for this, we pay for your scholarship, and we give you this education, this
Right.
training to be a war fighter. But we can also get 5 more people to come in now, or maybe 55 more people
Right.
to come now,
Yeah.
just because we let you go and do that as a,
gonna get us
as a
more
segue
people.
to something different. So they probably factored everything in and worked it out.
And what's the average NFL career?
Like I said, like 3 or 4 years.
Man.
you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Especially,
Hey,
yeah.
go,
Depending on how you play the game.
Yeah.
Right.
go play these 3-4 years.
Right.
Come on back at the end of these 4 years. Do your little couple years that you owe, and let's go.
Yeah.
I mean, everything is black and white. They can easily give him a page 13 to
Yes.
say something along the lines of, in the off season, you got to do what's called quote unquote reserve time or active duty time.
Yes.
So instead of him going on vacation, he got to go put his time back in.
Go
Like,
do time.
we
Yeah.
we can find ways to get our time back.
Right.
So
Gotcha.
who knows what arrangement is made out, but I'm glad they're giving that man the opportunity. If he's that good, then let him
That
shine.
man play, yeah.
Yeah.
Let him shine.
Okay.
That's all I got.
All right, off of the Navy shiznit. Thank you, Brandon. Appreciate you, dog. So, you from Baltimore? Hey, if he's in there, Brandon, drink it.
Yeah.
All right,
Drink
except,
whatever you
except
want.
for that one chef. All right.
Unless you're feeling frisky.
Yeah.
You don't want them smoke.
So,
want those
you from
problems.
Baltimore?
Uh-oh.
Yes,
Here we go.
Bodymore,
Murderland.
Murderland. There you go. Did the
Really?
Wire depict real life?
Ooh.
First of all, somebody be like, "You from Maryland?" I'll be like, "No, I'm from Baltimore." I understand. It's a difference. It's a big difference. And to answer your question, yes, The Wire was way too real. More so because if
Wow.
you really look at it, one of the executive producers and writers was one of our former Baltimore City police commissioners.
Nice.
So of course he knew
True
where
life
all,
stories.
where all the bodies are buried.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Literally.
Hamster,
You know
so
what I'm saying? No
Hamster
pun
Dan really
intended.
happened.
It probably was named something else.
It was named something else, but you know what I mean, they thought it was like, we can't stop this. We don't have enough people to police this and lock these people every day. So do it. Just
Okay.
don't be out here killing, robbing, taking stuff from the surrounding neighborhoods. Keep it right here.
Right.
Yes, that was a thing. It was actually multiple Amsterdams.
Oh wow. Okay.
It was different pockets of it.
Oh shit.
I have a unpopular.
Opinion?
No, I shouldn't say opinion.
You're gonna say I didn't
better-
watch The Wire. Me neither.
That's exactly
What
what
the
I'm
fuck
saying.
is
That's exactly
wrong
what I'm
with
saying.
Me neither.
I've never seen it.
Me neither.
So you don't understand what Amsterdam is?
Not a
absolutely
fucking
not.
All right, so
episode.
Amsterdam was pretty much like a
Drug free zone.
no,
Not drug-free.
not drug free. It was drug. You can do drugs here,
And we-
only here.
Yeah. So if you
okay.
take it outside of this county, then it's
you-
gonna be some smoke.
Like take
Of
this
this hood.
neighborhood right
Yeah.
here. You walk outside them gates and do drugs, we gonna lock you up or we'll do whatever.
Yeah.
But as long as
Keep
we
it
in the
there.
gates, we
Yeah.
should.
Yep.
Keep it in
Exactly.
there.
Okay.
That's pretty much
That's
what it is.
Amsterdam.
That makes sense.
I mean,
Okay.
it's just
Sound
like
like the West
casinos.
Side.
It's just like casinos. No, because if you've ever noticed, you will not get pulled over within like a 2-mile radius of a casino.
Really?
Oh yeah, of
drinking
course
and
not.
driving?
No, because they don't want that bad.
You don't. The
juju.
casino doesn't want that bad publicity by their casino.
Oh, well, I left here. They just got me fucked up. They,
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly.
Makes sense.
I
Makes
never-
sense.
I
Like
never
they
realized
let
that.
me
Yeah.
get as fucked up as I am to
Right.
drive this car.
Right.
Nobody cut me off and nobody put me up in a hotel room.
Yeah.
Don't nobody want that smoke.
Okay. So what was it like growing up out there, man, for you? What side of Baltimore you from?
East side, man. Over
East.
east.
Over east, baby. What was it
Over
like
east.
for you?
It's rough, man. Like
Rough.
it was rough. I love my city. I love my city to death, man. But like what I learned fast is sometimes like to shine, it's not smart. What I learned is to watch and pay attention to everything.
Yep.
And that's probably the biggest thing I can say. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
the street smarts you learn is
Head
way,
on a swivel.
way more important than anything I can learn in academics and books and stuff like that. But you need that too.
Right.
You know, it's always paying attention. It's always knowing what's in the room. It's always be quiet, pay attention, survey, analyze.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Then make moves. Like,
Okay.
my city it can be very, very cutthroat. But at the same time, they can pick you up if you make it.
Of
You
course.
Know,
Okay.
AKA Javante Davis.
Devontae, yep.
We behind him.
Yeah.
But also, it's haters out there who want him to slip up or will catch him slipping.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
So
Right.
it's like,
Either or.
It's a little bit of both.
it's just always being your P's and Q's, you
Right.
know, and which I needed that, because I think that's a great lesson in life. You know what I'm saying? Everything is never too sweet. You never go somewhere thinking like these ain't niggas too. Like they
Yeah,
bust your
yeah.
head too.
Yeah, it
Like
gets you.
so,
They with it
so
too.
I bring that be more mentality everywhere I go.
Like
Like, this y'all hood, but I'm
that
still
time,
Yeah, yeah,
that
y'all
time
ain't
we
gonna
was in
catch me
LA.
slipping.
Right. We was in LA and some niggas was sneaking up on us. You know what I'm saying?
Remember? Yeah.
Yeah. And I was like, yo, put your shit up. Let's go. This nigga followed us down the street, dog. And I had to check on me like, yo, what you need? He was like, oh, my bad. And he
your
just,
bad.
he in the store just because B-More had pulled out a wad of cash to buy something, and dude saw that. You know what I'm saying?
Thought he was gonna catch you slipping.
Yeah.
yeah, and I was slipping at that point. You know what I'm saying?
well,
I'm glad you got your real dude.
I said, yo, put your shit up.
But
Let's go.
I'm in LA. People get this money ain't nothing.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
everybody got money. You know what I'm saying?
Wrong.
But who knew
Yeah,
in this
yeah.
particular strip? Like,
Yeah.
everybody else
Nah.
hustle shit. So now, and once Corey hit me with that, okay, now I'm on it.
Yeah.
I got my
I was
blade
like,
on.
put your
Somebody
shit
gonna
up.
catch this.
Let's
You know
go,
what I'm saying?
dude was following us for about 3 or 4 blocks, man. Every store we went into, he went into the store with us. And I finally said, hey, you
Oh,
need
he was
something?
following,
He was
following,
following. I said, hey, you need something? Oh, nah, partner, I'm good. Okay, dog.
Right.
Get your ass. And after that, he left.
Keep it pushing.
Yeah,
Right.
keep it
I was
pushing.
mad that I missed that. You know what I mean? Wait, where was yours antennas?
Yeah, where was your antennas at?
I'm like, but
But it's different because you don't know the West Coast shit like we know the West Coast shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you said, you in LA, you thinking all
shit look like Hollywood.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Like,
saying?
Feel good, look good.
Nah.
I mean, truth be told, like it might be the same way with because I'm never really been to the East Coast except for Florida or some shit like that. So
Okay.
I might do some shit like that. I go to Baltimore or New York or some shit, and
And
be out
I'm
there
be-
thinking
I'm
it's
be
like
on
the
your
movies
neck.
and
I'm
shit.
always
Yeah,
with
yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah,
Like, nah,
shit, yeah,
that's why I'm always with him.
Look, out here
They
chilling.
trying to play. They got this little dice game or something they
yeah,
playing,
yeah.
and he like, oh, I can figure this shit. I'm like, nah, dog, it's a hustle. Let's go. He's like, nah, I said, dog, let's go. It's a straight hustle.
And like this is hood.
Yeah. I'm
Got
like,
it.
dog, let's go. Because what was happening, they were doing this shit. So you wouldn't know. It'll be me doing this shit, right? And then all of a sudden, B-More would come up. Like, oh, yeah, I can figure this out. And he'll win like 3 or 4 hands in a row. And I'll give him $200, $300 that he won. Of
course.
And now
y'all
you
his
see,
mans, though,
and
but I
now,
don't know
but,
that.
Yeah, but no, you my man's right now.
Oh,
yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
now you walk up and you see him winning $300, $400.
I can do the same
I can
thing.
do the same shit. And you pull out your wallet of cash. Now they know who got the stack.
Yeah.
Right.
Now we know.
So we gonna bust his
Yeah,
head.
we're gonna bust his head down the street.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? All right, brother.
Yeah.
You said something earlier. You a single father
I am.
of 3,
Right.
a daughter and 2 boys.
Yes.
What's the ages?
daughter 22 in her last year at college at North Carolina A&T. My son's
Nice.
Woo woo.
Nice.
HBCU all day. My son's funny, 17 and 17.
Okay.
Very different.
Hold on, you got ghetto twins? I'ma say it.
There you go.
You that say it.
So use that nigga. All right, use that nigga.
It's always one.
Use that.
Yeah, it's always one. Okay.
So my oldest son will turn 18 this year in September, and my youngest son will turn 18 the following year in February.
So you were stroking.
Yeah, but you know I ain't crossed him up, yo, Corey. You was there. I didn't cross him up.
I know.
I didn't find out about one being pregnant until I was already dealing with the other mom.
I know.
What I'm supposed to do?
I mean, you not out here Nick Cannon it? Like just shooting the club?
Nick Cannon
Cannon
had
got twins.
18 kids in one
Shooting
year.
twins. I'm
This
saying
nigga out
shooting
here,
that.
he not shooting the club up. He blowing them
Blowing
up.
that bitch up.
He throwing
Boy,
dynamite
if you see
in
Nick
them
Cannon up in there,
Hey,
send
I'm
a
leaving.
paternity suit.
Yeah, I'm like,
Shit.
So you're a single father. Mm-hmm. How's that for you?
I mean,
Oh shit, this comes out this weekend?
Yeah.
talk about it all the
No,
time.
next
man,
weekend.
on some real shit. I feel like that's just
Oh, next weekend.
having my, all right, so yeah, been a single father. I had my daughter first, you know what I'm saying, in high school, went through that, and then 4 and 5 years later I had my sons.
Ooh.
And
Questions.
and it's just
Bro.
Let's go.
man, I was always there for my kids, but once I got my youngest son full time, like that shit like saved me. You know what I'm saying? It made me better at my career. You know what I'm saying? Because I had something I come home to. He see me all the time.
Make you slow down a
You know
little
what I'm saying?
bit.
I had to slow down. I had to watch how I was moving forward, bringing women in and out.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
The crib. You know, and it was an adjustment. Like, I ain't gonna lie. Like, selfish me was like, no. But then the fact that I missed so many years being a financial dad because I couldn't work things out with his moms. You know, the fact that once I figured it out and got things right with her and him, and she needed me to take him. You know, it was like the best thing for me. You know, it just put a lot of things in perspective. Like somebody is watching you every day.
Oh, yeah.
They see
Yes.
everything.
Oh,
and,
yeah.
and the other magical thing about my youngest son is we have the exact same birthday. So, you know, we always had a different type of bond. It's February 28 boys. And it's like, that's, yeah, I don't know what I would do without him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was emotional before I got on this plane and coming here because he got some more college acceptance and applications and stuff. And it's like, damn, he gonna leave next year.
Right.
Like, yo, like I
Like, this
can't
one
believe
hurt.
it. Yeah,
This one
this one hurts.
I was
You know
kind
what
of
I'm
surprised you didn't bring him because
Big More, I didn't know
that's-
you was a
I would've.
Pisces, bro.
Yeah, bro. We talked about that in Mexico.
I know. I probably don't remember. I was probably too drunk.
So look, question: like having your daughter first and at a young age, did it like spook you to have like what kind of guys she could run into?
Yeah, I mean, so I ain't want her to meet 15 year ago be more. You know what I'm saying?
You want to be real?
Like, to be honest, I don't know if I want her to meet 40 year old people because I feel like I'm so smart now. Like I know how to compensate for the last 15 year ago.
You like CP3 out here. You know what I mean?
Right. Like I still got this
know the
game.
game now.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I still got this game. But I mean, it changed a lot. It pretty much it made me have to look at my daughter and be like, listen, I love you. I'll do anything for you. I'll make sure you good. I know you see me.
Don't do what I do.
This
don't
is not
want
what I
this.
do. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, I'll do anything for you, your moms, my sisters. You know what I'm saying? They the women who want to be here consistently. Like I had a lot of girlfriends. My moms and my aunts and my sisters don't change.
Right.
You won't change. You are a permanent fixture in my life.
Right.
I'm always be there for you. And to be honest, though, that's the one person I kept away from most of the shenanigans. You know what I'm saying? Like people get a problem. Like girls I date got an attitude that, well, I haven't met your daughter. So I had to hit him with, well, you know, real long story short, I had a girl I dated and she tried to be all in my daughter life, and then and my daughter took hold to her, and once it didn't work no more, it was like she's done with my daughter. You know what I'm saying? So that's like
bullshit.
I'm not putting her through that anymore. That was it. That's all it took was that one time.
Right.
So
You got that,
yeah.
and then do you feel like you passed a lot of knowledge about niggas in their ways of how they get with your daughter, like onto her to where she can decipher the bullshit.
and yeah.
Hey, like she niggas ain't ready.
So yes, I do.
Okay.
But do I lay it on a heavy? No, because I don't want her out here just with PTSD and anxiety
Nope.
about dating.
Yeah.
You know
Nope.
what I'm saying? Like, you know, if you give him to him too much all the time, like,
Right.
he can do this. Then it's
gotta
like,
give it
when
to
do you
him.
ever trust?
You
Yeah.
got
Right.
you gotta let
So-
them knock their head
so I got-
sometimes.
I
Feed a little bit.
I hate that I gotta let her go through something.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then I can be there to be like, well, you know,
This what
go
we
from
gonna
here.
do.
So do I give her a little bit? Like, you know what I'm saying? Do I want the dude she date to do basic things like pay attention, listen to her, talk to her, call her, check in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Open doors. Like that shit is like a prereq. Like
Yeah.
you're supposed to do that.
You
know what I'm
better
saying?
do
You're
it.
not doing nothing special by opening
Right.
her door and
Right.
you know, like, you know, so I give it a game, but I try to give it the thumbs down. And when I have to go raw and get at it, then I will. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? I don't hold no punches with her.
It's it's not a thin line, but it's a thin line.
No,
you
it's a
walk.
very thin
It's a
line,
very
man.
thin line you walk with your daughters who are that age and they're dating. Like my daughter's, y'all niece is 26. She's had to come. She's had to come up with some stuff, and I'm like, all right, this is what this means. This is what you need to do. Boom, 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 boom. But hey, that's all I can do.
Right.
I can give you the guidance and tell you what it is and what it ain't,
And you gotta-
and what you need to do, and
Take it from there.
Take it from there.
Yeah.
There's been times where she hasn't, and she was like, damn.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
It is what it
But
is.
now she learned her lesson.
that's gold to
and
me.
now she won't do that shit again. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? She learned a lesson from that.
And you don't want to be out here cracking every dude head that she
No.
messed with.
No,
You know
no,
what I'm
no,
saying?
no.
Like,
Because
you
you
don't
gotta
wanna be
realize
like,
you don't be the crazy dad. You wanna be the
we
crazy
always
shotgun
that young
dad.
guy.
But I'm going to be that dad that's I'm in my daughter's life.
Of course,
you
of
know what
course,
I'm saying?
of course.
Yeah.
I'm not somebody she talk about. I'm present. You know,
Yeah,
so I'm
right.
I pay for college. I'm right down there. Do I call her about an hour when I'm out? Hey, I was down this way.
Just so
what
you
I'm
know.
saying? I'm about to pull up.
Yeah.
Okay, Dad. You know what I'm saying?
Clean it up.
And I'm gonna check all the
Yeah.
bullshit that's going on in there. You know what I'm saying? Like just let them know,
Get
like
your affairs in order.
she
so I'm
ain't-
an
you know
hour
what I mean?
away.
And she got uncles and she got cousins and she got brothers, you know what I'm saying, that will do anything for her.
That-
So every dude that she deal with need to understand. Like she come with a whole family.
That's one thing about the
behind her.
Navy.
crazy.
That's one thing about the Navy, dog.
Right.
We go deep.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, the reach
Man,
goes
no.
deep.
Look, if I gotta spend 84 days with you underwater, bro,
Hey.
we like
Hey,
this.
listen.
Yeah.
We family.
Yeah,
Hey, look.
we together.
All you gotta do is say
Coming
Corey.
to the cookout.
Like we like
My man
this.
Reg,
Yeah,
I did
yeah,
85.
yeah.
I
That's
did
my guy.
142
Yes.
with him.
Yeah, that's my
Yeah,
guy.
142
My daughter is
days
Vegas
straight.
killer. Watch out for her. Hey, give her my number. She need me till I call me. I'm on the way.
Right.
You know
What
what
I
I'm
say
saying?
when you just up there, when
Yeah.
she was up there,
Yep.
I'm like, she gonna be a little. All right, hey, look, I'm right around the corner.
Exactly.
This, and that. And I
Yep.
ain't gonna hate on her.
No, no. She needs you.
Something pop off.
We popping up. We coming through.
I'm bending the corner.
And that's another thing. Go back. That's another thing I love about the Navy. Like, is that network? You know what I'm saying? That extended family you get. Like,
It's almost like
you
a
know what I'm saying?
fraternity.
Oh,
Yeah,
it's like,
Well, it is a
Yep.
fraternity. I guess
It
you think
is.
about it.
And that's what I
Yeah.
tell people. Like, I understand, you know, the captors and like y'all do y'all thing, but our shit is
boys is
embedded
balls.
in blood.
Way
It's life
different.
and death.
That's just way
You know what I'm
different.
saying? Like that. The motor story in the day is life and death.
I've seen people pull up on Facebook. Hey, I'm stuck in Philly. Who I got in Philly as Navy family?
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm on the way to pick you up.
Man, yeah, nothing.
Enough said.
Just
I'm
on the
way to
strength
get
of what you did.
Yep, that's it.
Yeah.
All right, brother. Now we're getting to the shit.
Oh man,
You ready?
This the
you
fun
want
shit?
the shit.
This the fun shit? Or
gotta
just
get-
get into the shit.
Yeah, we getting to the shit now.
I gotta
So-
get that drop.
So you a 40?
You want the shit.
Get your dog.
You want the
so
shit.
you a 40-year-old man,
Yeah,
3 kids.
Yeah,
You ever been married?
no.
Why not?
No.
You see this youthfulness on my face? You see how happy I look?
I see that you bald headed.
Yeah, you bald headed. Shit.
At the end,
Something
I
stressing
can't-
you
I
out.
can't- I couldn't stop the head, but at the end of the day, I don't look like what I've been through. You know?
So, never been married. They say you're not a real seller till you have
that's
a
right.
divorce.
Well, I will take my card on that one. Then.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So, why has
Ow.
William
That's my leg.
Richards never been married?
Oh man. All right, so I'm gonna
Because I'm
answer
sure
this.
we've had serious relationships. I'm sure.
Right, definitely.
Better stop it.
Definitely.
That's a good one. That's a good question.
So before I take it to my personal family, I'm gonna take it
Yes.
to the military reason why.
Okay.
So when I got in the military, my first years, I realized how dedicated you got to be to this. You know what I'm saying? Like you almost got to be like, this is it.
Well, let me.
All right, go ahead.
Not to interrupt, but is it that you have to be dedicated, or that you were dedicated because you were chief, right?
Not at first.
Well, not. I'm saying not at first, but that's what you made it to. That's.
Yeah. So after
so
13 years in, I made chief.
So you have to dedicate yourself to that profession because not
Right.
everybody makes chief. Not everybody makes it that.
I did.
Exactly. Well, no shot at Corey.
You retired though, bro.
Yeah,
But what I'm just saying
Give me my check.
is that level of achievement, becoming that high-ranking officer, takes a certain level of dedication, right?
It does. It does.
So, but you didn't have to do that. You chose to do that.
Oh my goodness.
right at that point, when I realized this is what I'm going to do, I'm going to be the best.
You're
at
going to
it.
be the best at it.
You know what I'm saying? So
that's what I was.
I didn't want any like. I looked at everybody else's relationships. You know what I'm saying? I heard a lot of stories, whatever like that. You know, I didn't want to be the guy who I'm on shore duty. And I met a girl when I got 2 years left. And she used to me dating her, coming home, seeing her, taking her here, doing this. And then 2 years go by, I got to go. I got to go to the whole other side of the coast. Or I got to go to a whole other country, i.e. Japan. Now, I'm not coming home every day.
Yeah.
Right.
You know, so it's like...
So you're not with the
right.
long distance
Right. Do
relationship.
you miss me?
type
Do
of
you
shit.
want to be with me?
Yeah,
I do. But
yeah.
this is how I take care of my kids and my family. This is my livelihood.
This
I'm
is where I'm
sorry.
gonna be at for the next three
And
months.
I'm not about to be out here stressing like what you doing and all this and all
Yeah.
that. Open like
Right.
we done. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So then she got to the mindset of I am married. I'm married to the Navy. I'm married to the Navy.
Oh,
Okay.
curveball.
I'm married to the Navy. I never cheated on that bitch.
Curveball.
Never cheated on that bitch. Never.
Did I come to work fucked up? She still got her time.
Yeah, but I
still got her time.
I went to that motherfucker.
I'm present. I'm present.
That's
I
funny.
never, look, all right, but like, I never missed an appointment. I was
Yeah.
never not deployable.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I never had to say no to a tour.
Yeah.
And if they asked me to go and do, you know what I'm saying? I to this day, I got 100% mission success. So at the end of the day, I gave that bitch my all. I never cheated on that bitch.
Okay.
And that's why I was married to.
All right. Okay. Cool. So personal, right?
Oh, that was
you
almost
said
the camera.
you went military reasons.
All right, that was the military. Like like I said, I didn't want home, that part of the home. Like I knew I had to leave my kids and family, and I felt like they was okay
Yeah.
for the most part. But another grown person with feelings and all
Right.
this and all that, who
You
can
don't
really say
you don't
something,
you don't
I didn't
do
want to have
feelings
to
well.
deal with that.
You don't do feelings well.
Exactly, you're right.
You
And I
get in
didn't
your
want-
feelings, I'm out.
I didn't want the telegram coming saying I left your TV and your PlayStation
you don't
5
wanna
because
get
you
that?
loved it so much, but
Hey.
obviously you didn't want me. I didn't want that.
Hey,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But for some,
I can understand that.
but let me just say real fast, like it works for some people. We got a guy here right now, been married for 16 years since he came in. You know what I'm saying? And he only 36
36, Brandon.
Oh, he's the same age I am.
Yeah.
Right.
You've been married for 16 years.
20.
already.
Since I was
beautiful.
20.
Yeah, that's
Already.
beautiful.
Sweetheart.
Like crap, like
Yes.
it can work.
Oh, okay.
That's good shit.
It can work. 2 kids and everything, and
Yeah.
it can work. And they
Beautiful-
still
beautiful
happily
family,
still
man.
in
Beautiful
love. You know what I'm
family.
saying?
Yeah,
They
I
still
mean,
bad.
it's good shit.
So it can work.
So
you know
for
what I'm
what ain't for you, I mean, it ain't for everybody, but clearly it works.
Right. It can work for people,
Yes.
and I'm okay with that. Now, do they go through stuff? Yeah, but you know, selfish me wanted to focus on the Navy and make sure my kids was good, and I wasn't gonna let nothing fuck that up.
Okay.
So that's me. So that's my military side.
I knew this was my
Personally-
money.
Personally, you know what I'm saying? Like I look at my grandparents' relationship. They've been married. They was married for 65 years before my grandfather died this year. They've been knowing each other for 80 plus years. They were one and done.
Ooh.
Like how often do you hear about that?
Not today.
But
I
the
mean, you
fact-
don't hear about nowadays,
Yeah.
but you know, our grandparents for sure.
Right. God damn it, Bane.
Right. So, you know, I always,
Reggie.
it's not like I'm opposed to marriage
you
just
gonna blame
because
it
of
on
my
me after?
grandparents. You know, just because of what they had. You know, it was truly
They set
that
the
notebook
standard.
relationship.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
they set the standard. But then I got my own parents, you know what I'm saying, and I got a problem with how my father treats my mom's. Like, I never want to come home and not feel peace. So my mom's ready to spend time at my house or my sister's house before she go home. It's her house because my father up and left her as per the time. Never got divorced, but just left for a little bit.
Yeah.
And you know, and when he came back the same person because my moms didn't require him to be something different.
Okay.
So that always played a big role on me because it's like I don't want to wake up and just be unhappy.
Yeah.
I want my
right.
wife saying I'm unhappy for whatever reason. I don't want nobody not to communicate with me.
Say that.
So
Right.
you know what I mean. So
Right.
personally, you know, I don't want to be in that type of relationship. And like again, let me just say, I'm not opposed to marriage, but it's like at my age now. You said I'm 40 with 3 teenage plus kids. Technically, if we go overseas, they adults.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? They can go to a resort and drink with me.
Yeah.
What is the benefit for me to being married at this point?
Come on, let's talk about that.
It's for your own happiness, if that's what you want, though.
But all right.
do you feel like you found that person that can? I mean, it's gonna sound cliche.
So do I need another person to make me happy?
Can another person make you happy?
That's your own question.
And
That's
another
like
person
saying I
That's
need
your
somebody
own
to
question.
affect my self-esteem.
But
Come on.
no,
That's your own- that's
it's called
your own
self-esteem. We're not talking about self-esteem. Can you find happiness in somebody else? And most of the time, when you fall in love, or so I've heard, it's because you want to make somebody else a better person. Not so much love, but you want to build with somebody else and make that person a better person.
Okay.
Like
So-
most of the time when I hear people and they tell me that
you
they're
got?
in
What
love,
you got? You got something to
Again,
say?
I'm gonna go
Get back over here and
Come
jump
on, Ray.
back on the mic.
But again, I'm gonna go back to the abundance. If you're not adding to, you know what I'm saying, and adding to my happiness, if you're depleting and taking away, then I don't need you.
Yeah, but you're talking about your own happiness though. You're responsible for your own happiness, not somebody else.
I make my kids happy. I make my mom's happy.
No,
my sister happy.
we're
I'm
not
just saying.
talking
I know,
about-
I'm just saying, but
Come
I
on,
know how to
but-
make people happy.
But you are responsible for your own happiness,
Right.
Not somebody else.
So you ask me, do I want to meet somebody and make them happy?
No, it's like I said, it's the cliche thing to say. But you wake up and you want to build something.
Okay,
with
well, change
somebody
that
else.
cliche though. Listen how that sounds.
So let's
I'm
use the
responsible
word-
for my own happiness, but yet you asking me, do I want to meet somebody and make them happy?
So have you found somebody that you want to build with to see a better, to just be better?
Have I found somebody?
Yeah, that you want to share that
Ever.
with.
Yes.
Okay.
I have.
Okay.
I have found somebody, you know what I'm saying, that I see. I hate that word because it's a bad eval. Unlimited potential. You know what I'm saying? Unlimited potential. Damn. Let the Navy go. You know what I'm saying? But if you see those two words, it's like, what you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? But do I see potential? You know what I'm saying? But to me, it's like, you know, we talked about on the car ride, like the stuff we're doing to better ourselves.
Yes.
Like it's all about legacy and what your drive is. You know what I'm saying? I never wanted a stay-at-home wife. Some people it works for, but for me, I don't want to go to work tired, fatigued, come home, and then I want to sit down and just put my feet up, and it's like, well, I need time for you. You know what I'm saying? Because if she had did the same thing, I feel like
She
She
understands.
equally yoked. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So he understands how you can make time. We got to make time later on.
Right.
So to answer your question, yes, I have found somebody that happiness, but my biggest thing with the whole relationship and the marriage thing is the communication. Like, I need somebody to be happy, but be happy and rock with me enough to be 100% open about what's on your mind. Like, I don't need you to talk to your friends. Like, I ain't saying I gotta be your best friend. I just need you to tell me what's on your mind. I don't want to have to figure it out. I don't want it to be a mind reader. I want you to be.
Are you not a confrontation guy? Like, do you avoid confrontation, like the tough conversations?
No,
Is
I'm
that
okay
what
with
it is? Are you? This is. I mean, I don't want to get all
No, let's go.
Feel on you and shit
go.
like that. Are you afraid of those type of
No,
conversations?
I
No.
invite them. I
No.
want them. I'm
It's
worried about
I
them
can
not
tell you exactly what
afraid
it
to.
is, 'cause
I'm
it's
worried
the
about
same thing with me.
I'm worried about them being afraid to have me because they don't want to mess up something, or they don't want to put me in a different mindset, or they try to think that, oh, I got 3 kids. I'm do this for my moms. I do this for my family. I'm pulled in so many directions. I don't want to add it to my plate. I don't need you to try to figure it out for me. Give me all that. Let me handle it, and then we go from there. Because if you sitting there in a relationship with me for 3 years, but for 2 of them years you've been feeling a certain type of way, and you never want to communicate how you've been feeling, that's the shit that fucks me up with the whole relationships. You know what I'm saying? Like, open up. You can't, like, don't hit me with, you check all my boxes, but once you say but, I don't check all of them. Because you got to tell me what I don't do. So I can't check all of them.
So what it is it's what it sounds like to me, and being, I guess you could say, somewhat in his shoes, but he's older than me, is it all, and I think I'm finding this out with myself, is it is a issue with looking at marriages, and the one marriage that you would like the one example that you have is your parents and your father.
Right.
And that's something that you always look back at and be like, I don't want that.
And that's my worst example.
And what it does is it scares you to where you're like,
Does it scare you?
if
Fuck yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
like
I ain't gonna
don't-
do it. Why? Why?
I don't want to do that.
So if a woman checks every single box that you have,
Don't say but.
no,
All right.
I'm saying she checks
You was
every.
about to say but.
I said no. I did not
about to
say
say
right.
but.
You saw him, right?
There was a
You
but.
saw him, right?
But
You're right.
this
But she
happens.
don't. Then
But
see,
she don't.
So say
So
the
she
narrative
checks-
should be, if a
it's-
woman checks the majority of my boxes,
yeah.
go ahead.
So what's
finish
the
your
problem?
statement. If she does,
Yeah.
The biggest box you got to check is when shit is hard and when you got something in your mind. Are you gonna talk to me, or you gonna sit here and wait and hope I can pull it out you and figure it out?
And that's the one thing that
That's
we've
the biggest
always.
thing.
That's the one thing that most guys run into is, I don't. At this point, I don't want to dig into you if we've been together for 2 years.
Right.
You should feel comfortable enough to know you can bring something to me and we can work it out and move forward.
Yeah.
But if you don't bring it to me, I don't
know.
have the time within me to pull this shit out of you.
But see, that's the thing. So you asked me to have I found somebody. So for me, like, I'm all about paying attention. Like, I don't want to ever say that I'm not good at anything. You know what I'm saying? So relationship, I want to be the best at it.
Exactly.
But I'm an analyst, y'all. I did it for 21 years. If I see your body language, I see your shoulder slumps, I see your, if I see your eyes flutter a certain way, like, I'm already picking up the tails and know that something's wrong.
Tell
me, what's going on? Oh, I'm good.
Nothing.
I'm fine.
You're full of shit, and
You know
I
what
got
I'm
to go.
saying?
And
Yo, so if I get mad and walk off, it's like, oh my god, you just blow up. That's why I don't want to tell you shit. Nah, you don't want to tell me shit because you.
So now
you
you
scared
got a
to
whole
hit.
argument going, all types of shit. Okay.
So, but whatever the nerves was is you blow up because I don't want to tell you shit. But tell me the shit and see what happens.
Facts.
You,
Okay.
you can't say I blow up when you tell me shit.
6
you know
weeks
what I'm saying?
ago?
Because like,
Jesus,
I was,
take the wheel.
I was gonna say it feels like we have the cleansing moment for a couple of reasons here.
Yeah, it feels
this,
good, man.
This is a
It's all
cleansing moment.
No, it's
for-
real, though.
It's a real. It's
real.
great. It's a great conversation. And the reason it's a great conversation because I think people need to hear that it's okay to be single. It's okay.
right? Look
to
at Tracy Ellis Ross. Yo,
it's okay.
she living that life.
Yeah.
She's beautiful.
Yes.
It's Sanaya Latham, beautiful.
Yes.
Taraji P. Henson, beautiful.
It's okay to be single. I mean,
Do you want that shit forever?
Nobody's saying that.
Do you?
That you.
Yes. Look.
Hold on. Do you want to be? Would you ever get married?
Yes.
But it's got to be the right situation. Right?
There's a hope in the dream.
You're not off. You're not put off from the idea of marriage.
No, I'm not. I'm not put off of it because, like I said, what you
Gonna
like.
lead us right into our next
All right,
subject.
so all right, I'm gonna bring it back to Navy
Go
because that's
ahead.
my life.
You see what I'm
know
doing?
what saying?
I'm learning.
So with the Navy, like I said, I'm a chief. So one of the things is they say you learn from a good chief and a bad chief. So to
you learn no matter
so
what.
for marriage, you're gonna learn something. So for me, from with fatherhood and shit and being married, what I learned from my father is what not to. I know what not to do.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So when I look at it, the day I say I'm going to get married, I'm gonna do this shit in front of God, and I ain't mean to say shit in front of God, but I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this.
We know what God and shit in the same sentence,
We know what
but
you meant.
okay.
We
I'm
know
gonna
what you
do
meant.
this
We
union
know,
in front
baby.
of God.
Shit's not in the Bible.
And a bunch of
Oh, hell, damn, and ass.
Yeah, never
just
shit.
those three.
Is damn it?
Yes.
Hell,
Damn.
damn, and ass.
Damn, you be
damn.
Well, I'll be damned.
Say COVID.
right.
COVID.
So if I'm gonna do it, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm gonna do it right. Like, you know what I'm saying? My wife gonna get all of me because I ain't had to put it in this position. I ain't had to do this.
That was actually going to be one of my questions when you're talking about the whole relationship thing in marriage.
I love this conversation.
Is that
it draws up another
I
question.
would kind of equate it to the fatherhood thing because we have the fatherhood conversation,
Right.
On
Father's
Father's
Day,
Day,
yeah.
and I'm like, look, this is what I learned from my dad because I learned what not to do. So why can't the same thing be used when it comes to marriage?
Two different type of pains, bro.
But when you see what your parents went through, what they did wrong in their relationship.
Yeah, but you've never seen
Yeah,
what
but my kid
what
is
right.
looking up to me to mold them because I'm already here and they trying to come up. So I got my kids.
I guess I
if
get
I meet
it.
my wife, she's lived life too.
Yeah, she's got her
somewhat
own
clever
lane.
to
She's
me.
got her own lane.
So
she's
she
not
bringing her grown,
under your wing. Yeah,
her
I
grown
get
ways
that.
to me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get that.
It's funny you say that because your daughter's going to marry you.
Oh man.
No.
No. Hold on.
I mean,
Bullshit.
You are your daughter's example of how a woman should be treated.
I hope
So-
to choose the best parts.
Yes. So if we are doing the right things, your daughter is going to marry a person who acts like you, who treats her like you treated her mother.
I'm glad I ain't got no daughter.
And in both
Say that again,
And
Ron.
in
I'm
both
glad you don't need
and
that.
in both ways.
But you motherfuckers wish
Co- and
girls on me like
You
it's
gonna
so
have a
funny.
daughter.
Oh, you're gonna have a daughter.
You gonna have
Well,
like
and
you
in
gonna
both
have.
ways.
But
And
that's
if-
funny
and
you
if-
said
and if
that,
you
right?
don't-
gonna have
That's
triplets.
funny
Come
you
on.
said that
Come
because
on.
I don't like I said I don't have no wives. I hate it. I have baby mothers.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So my daughter mom's is the only girl in my life that I actually proposed to.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And
Wow.
Yeah, right. But she was the start of the ill will wheezy mindset.
Okay.
And the reason I say that is
Will Weezy.
Hey, that's
Yeah,
what happened.
Will.
That's what happened.
and the
when your
reason
shit
I
is
say
close
that
to
is,
Lil
like,
Will.
I came in the Navy as an E1. I'm making probably $300 for the month
Yeah.
because I got to give half of it to her. You know what I'm saying? So I saved all my money up to get this
Texas
ring
Day-
to go
Texas
to Zales.
days, ain't it?
Texas days, right?
Yeah.
So before I got to Texas,
Yeah,
this is A school
Okay.
going to Texas, getting
Pensacola.
orders.
Yeah.
So I proposed to her en route to my first ship, my first duty station. Know nothing about Texas, nothing about the ship. And I'm like, let me get down here. I'm going to bring you down here. I was there for about maybe 3 weeks, to the point where she called me like, I'm bored. I just can't take this. I can't handle it. And I could not handle that shit.
This is after she had the baby.
Yeah, my daughter. My daughter's at this point. My daughter is 1.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? She was born in February '99. This is June 2000.
Okay.
So I go to my first ship at the A school, and I'm like, give me some time to get down here, set things up, learn the
settled,
shit. Then
yeah.
I'll bring y'all down.
Yeah.
In July, like right after her birthday, she was like, well, do you got a problem if I date out of not date? She said if I just hang out and go to movies or go to eat. I said that's
okay.
dating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I said, yeah, I got a fucking problem with that. So she's like, well, I just can't do that. I feel like you just left me here. And so that shit right there, because
That stuck with you.
off the rip, I'm thinking this is that one. Like, it got to be the one. She had my daughter. Like, I put my all into that, and you know what I'm saying.
So that's what got you off
But that
the
started it. It's kind of was like,
Never again.
fuck that.
Never
Yeah.
again.
So
That was a bad run of 2 of, because right before her, I had like a little flame thing, but I thought I was that guy that just gave them all, like off the route. I was a sucker.
Yeah.
I was a sucker.
It's Pisces.
Right, we
It's
can't
the
help it.
Pisces,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like, oh, I gotta do
we
this.
love
I
hard.
gotta get.
We
I
love
see
hard.
That's
you.
everything about
I
it.
see
We love
you.
hard.
I know you. I want to
Let's
make you
get this.
happy. I'm gonna do anything about
all-
it.
we've
And
all
then
been
when you
suckers.
shit
That's
on
all
me,
we do.
when you shit on me, I take it to, like, I take that shit personal. Like,
We definitely do.
if I ain't gonna come fuck you up personally, somebody gonna have to pay.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
hey,
Guess what?
Hey, look,
down the line,
I'm 100% like
everybody else
that
has
is
to pay.
that
And
is a
it kinda
Pisces
put my
thing.
mindset.
That is a Pisces
Okay,
thing.
okay.
Like, do not
Right.
Do me wrong.
because
Yeah.
it
Do
is
not do
done.
me wrong.
You
It's
will
done.
you will see hell.
We sucker for love ass niggas.
Yeah,
Like,
but
don't
we
get it
will
twisted.
definitely-
We
we'll
will.
definitely,
We go.
yeah.
But we
like,
will scorch this motherfucking earth.
And so
Burn this motherfucking house down.
like, her being who she was to me, and having my daughter, and me doing like,
You held her to a higher standard.
having a daughter and doing the Navy was one to take care of my daughter, but make sure you was good, to show you I'm going to do something consistently. It wasn't
Yes.
just to go to school, go to the Navy for 4 years and get college for free.
You trying to build some shit.
Like, my parents not going to take care of my responsibility.
Nope.
I'm doing this for us. You couldn't give me at the most a year.
Right.
You still got to finish high school. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But you that bored, you that lonely.
Yeah.
And then you told
I
me
got
you can take your little
220
ring
again.
back. I was like, oh, bitch.
So, but this actually makes sense, and this is like a real life therapy session. And I
Yeah.
don't know if you
This is
wanna-
great.
if you
Which
think
we
about
need to
it.
do as black.
Yeah,
We
we
need
need
to
to
go.
do that.
Like, that shit is real.
Because if you think about it, that kind of would explain why you're not with the serious relationships now.
Exactly.
Because you got fucked over.
Never again.
And the one time that you really
put your shit
put
into
your
it.
heart
Out
into
there.
it, you got shit on.
I got more from a girl by being that guy, like fucking shit up, than being a guy who did everything right.
That's 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
So at the end of the day, it's like, I'll be the bad guy.
I'll be the bad guy. Yeah.
Be the bad. And I hate to say it like that, but it's like crazy. Like, I'm fucked up shit. But we can fix it. We can talk about it. Like, I mean, what's going on? But as soon as I do everything right, it's looking like,
Nah, I don't want your ass.
This square ass nigga.
I got his ass.
Yeah, exactly.
He put his pussy on something tonight.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
Pussy on somebody else tonight.
right.
Okay. All right. They travel.
So that's it, yo.
Okay. And no, I appreciate the candidness
Right.
of that conversation.
No, that's just real.
Yes, it is. And like Renato said, it felt like a therapy session, and that was great.
No, but it
And
makes
we need
sense,
that
though.
shit.
Yeah, I mean,
but people need to hear that shit, dog.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But no, I didn't tell nobody not to be, like I said.
No, you
like
didn't.
I used, just the other day, I used my boy brand in relationship when I was
He was
talking.
gonna say something about the whole marriage thing.
Yeah,
too.
I'm gonna let
Yeah.
him come back and let me get
You
in.
wanna say
But I
something,
used his
Brandon?
relationship
Brandon said,
So, like,
The
this
moment
what I-
has passed.
This
Yeah,
why
I
you
figured
this
it
why
out.
you use
That's
Brandon
passed.
for, so I can understand. Like I said, what I see, because him and his family had to live with me for a couple of months while in transition from duty stations. And I said what I learned from them was like they love each other to the point where I'm not gonna let nobody else get on my nerves. Like if I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do it. Like Brandon's gonna do that with Keisha because she's that one. He can't give it to Michelle or Tiffany. It got to be Keisha. That's the only one he gonna put up with. Keisha can't give it to Michael or Tom or whatever like that because only Brandon can give it that, and I can respect that. They
Yeah.
get on each other nerves, you know what I'm saying? But when they up, they up. When
Yeah.
they down, they down. But they always find a way to get back up.
Right, that's it.
And they got two beautiful girls, my goddaughters. You know what I'm saying? That you know what I'm saying? Always bring them back to that shit.
That's it.
So
Right.
that shit right there, like I put that on the level of my my grandparents.
That's what. That's
You know what I'm
where.
saying?
That's what I want at the end of the day.
Right. Like if I'm gonna do this, it's gonna be with you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then I look at my man, my boy ECs. He retired Master Chief for 30 years, but him and his wife been married for over 20 years. But like they actually made it military wise.
Right.
You did too, but they made it military wise.
On number
you know
two,
what
so
I'm
yeah.
saying? Right. He on number two too.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
Guess what? The second time's the charm for him.
Yeah, yeah,
Good.
yeah.
Good.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like it can work. But it's like the way it's like, at 12 o'clock, he like, oh, I gotta go. Like, man, I thought you had to be home at 12:30. Well, I ain't gonna leave at 12:25 and try
Exactly,
to get there.
trying to get home at
you know what I'm
12:30.
saying?
Yeah.
If you want me to come back next weekend, that's what I gotta do.
I gotta be home by 12:30.
I'm just saying, so I can respect how it's like, nah,
Hey,
yo.
don't look around because you two niggas out of control.
Because none of y'all gonna give me what she give me. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
Don't
saying?
look at me, Corey.
Yeah, because
Ain't neither
do
one of
not
y'all
look
look
at
at
tonight.
me.
You gonna turn your boxer beef around, fucking with me, like,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
learn
new.
that.
So it
Go home
can
at
work, man. I
12:30,
respect
Corey.
I respect
You need to
that
learn
marriage
that.
and that
You should
union.
learn
I
that.
love it, yo.
Absolutely need
I
that.
need to learn that.
When you find the
should
right
put that
one,
in
you're
your
gonna be
phone.
great.
Yeah, I should.
ain't gonna learn
I'm gonna put an alarm.
But you know what you're doing, Corey. Like you can just do right, yo. You just want to push the line.
Hey,
I'm gonna hit your
Where your
habitual
string
line
at,
stepper.
Corey?
I'm a
Corey.
habitual line stepper.
Corey.
Negro.
Yeah, slow down. Where your string at, Corey? You better pick up them jewels he's dropping.
All right, go ahead, man.
All right,
hey,
man.
I appreciate that, man. Thank you for letting me get that out. Y'all feel better now.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
gonna pull another shot up.
Y'all better watch out in these streets this weekend because
B-Mo
B-Boys.
and Brandon, but he married and happy. But y'all can still say something.
So
He's like, nah, man.
You see my-
He like, hell
Hold
no.
up, but real fast, we got one.
Go ahead.
Say what you want to say, man.
He said he ain't got
the
nothing.
moment passed.
the moment passed, Brandon. You
About
gonna
the
say
marriage thing?
something?
How do you? All right,
he forgot now.
I'll propose a question. Why has your marriage made it in your naval career?
Ooh, there you go. There you go. Bring him all
That
in
cool?
here.
That cool?
Do your thing, bro.
We ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
You got two options.
Okay.
You can make it work, or you can move on.
Mm.
And when we got to the bottom, we would have those hard talks, and sometimes communication is important. You talked about it.
Mm-hmm.
Anytime I'm talking to either my sailors or my best friends, when we were at our very worst, we went and we saw counseling. There's nothing wrong with it.
Yep.
Oh hell no. We are all in agreement in that.
Yes. Yeah. Counseling's great here.
We were married. We were married 10 years before we had children.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We both grew up without fathers. So, like, it was important that we're going to figure out us before we bring children in the world.
Yeah.
So that was our thing.
Okay.
But when we were at the bottom, there was three things that always stuck, and it was the 3 C's: commitment, communication, and compromise.
There you go.
Talk about it.
Okay.
So it seems to us, every time we have a problem, we're lacking in one of those 3.
Yeah.
So we owe that to ourselves.
To give it a
Give
try.
me the 3 C's again.
Commitment,
Commitment,
communication,
compromise.
compromise.
Okay.
So a lot of times, anywhere in the mix,
The 3 C's.
one of those is lacking.
Okay.
And yeah, none of us, when I say us, I mean me and my wife, want to start over.
Yeah.
We also want to raise these girls the best way we can.
Okay.
And we feel that the best way that we can do that
Is
is by showing them love, compassion. Like you talked about, you want to show your daughter how she wants to be treated.
Yes.
So even in this day, 16 years later, do I want to walk out in the hot sun, run all the way to the other side of the car and open her door? No, I don't. It's hot.
Yep.
But I do, because subconsciously, without saying anything, I want them to be able to see it and know it.
And on the same hand,
Amen.
we're raising our boys to how to treat their woman.
Right.
I appreciate that.
You know what I'm saying?
I really don't want to go to jail.
One of these songs
because
He got two mulattoes.
yeah, I have a lot of taxidermy, but I always can leave some space open on the wall.
I know that.
And I'm just gonna have a poster board for whatever flavor of the day going through.
Right.
I'm just gonna put his name up there.
Yeah.
He comes in, he takes a mug shot, it goes on the wall.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
That's shit.
And just so you know, I know it shouldn't matter, but I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Brandon is in a biracial marriage. So he has a black and Puerto Rican wife. No, but you heard Keisha.
I mean,
I don't know no white
Keisha?
Keishas. Right. So I told him, like, them little girls is mixed, bro.
Yeah.
They pretty
it's gonna
skin
be,
with
and it's
long
gonna
hair.
be some bullshit.
We gonna
It's
have
gonna
to
be some
We
shit.
in the gun range.
It's gonna be some shit.
Yeah.
But I like what you said. At
So
the end
no,
of the
I
day,
can't never
you
come
want to
to
have
Baltimore.
what's called a nuclear family, and we
Yeah.
need more of those.
Nuclear.
Have y'all
So-
heard of that?
No, explain that.
A nuclear family? You know what it is?
I'm curious to know. I'm curious to know what it is.
So,
or what
pretty
you
much-
know of it, because I have an idea.
I mean, it's the bond is the marriage and the kids that y'all have from that marriage. So rather it can be from adoption or actually birthing the kids, the household always gonna be together. You know what I'm saying? So it's statistics show that when kids are in a 2-parent household showing love and the parents are happy and looking like everything is good, they tend to grow up and be more successful.
Did you mean nucleus?
Nuclear.
He meant what he meant.
Nuclear.
I just wondered because I hear
right.
nuclear and I mean like,
Yeah.
Right. I mean, but that's the word. It's nuclear
I've heard
family.
the term before, but
Yeah. So
I'm not good with words, so I'm gonna
to me nucleus.
But
would
when I
be
had
like
a conversation about it, but some people look at it like, you know what I'm saying, it don't mean that it's always going to work out right. Like some people might have a whole condo. Like the father might be home from 3:00 until midnight, but leave from midnight to 5 a.m, come back to make sure he's there for the kids. The kids never see that. But what they see is the mother and father together all the time.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
All
But
right.
what
I get what
he's
you're
saying is what he's actually living like. Like you said, they got to the rock bottom. They still made it. Is it
like I said,
nuclear?
I've heard the term before.
nuclear family, a couple and their dependent children regarded as a basic social unit. It's
Oh, okay.
one. Yeah.
It's one.
It's one.
Regardless if you're together or not.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yep.
you just showing. He good. We got it.
I got one question for you guys.
Go ahead.
Because when I married really young. My wife had just turned 18 and I was 19 when we married.
Okay.
That's anyone who understands the Navy or the military. It's kind of one of those things.
Normal.
And of course, my mom was like, "She's pregnant," and I'm like, "No, it's not." But
First thing she
yeah, exactly. But I asked my grandma a hard question, and I asked her. Well, I thought it was a hard question. She answered it right away. I said, "Grandma, if you could save your husband or one of your children, and you could only choose one in that particular moment, what would it be?" And without hesitation, no,
No, the husband.
her husband.
The Bible say when two get married, it's
It's
you two.
one. And you
one.
become one.
You got to.
See, but then
Because
but
if you
then
say the husband or the
world-
wife, you can always make another child.
exactly.
If you take one of the other one's way, you stuck.
It's a cold world out here in these
I
streets.
hate how it sounds, right?
It does,
but-
yeah, it
but-
does, but it makes
exactly.
sense though.
It's a
So you
very
asked me
cold
that same
world.
question.
I mean,
You
I'm
saving these
I'm
kids.
going with
I'm gonna
kids.
tell you my kid.
You saving the kids, but
Well,
you don't.
well-
but you've never spiritually walked up that.
And you're not married.
That plateau.
We've already talked about this already. We've already talked about this already.
Did you hit me?
You never.
He did.
You never.
He went full Matrix.
But-
already.
but-
with the spirit?
because I think
So
it's-
I'm the one lacking that?
No. I think you look at it the same way that I do, which is like marriage. I don't know if a woman wants that type of pressure from me,
Right.
Because if I get married, girl, this shit is until we die.
And I'm on some shit like,
And, like-
if we got married this year and that situation happened, I'm still saying like, you ain't showed me enough yet for me to save
We
you
ain't
first.
quitting. We ain't
You ain't
quitting.
showed me enough yet. We just got married.
You ain't put that time in.
You ain't
Yeah.
put the
You know
time.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
Yeah, I'm saying,
But-
I can,
just
I can
got
put
married. I
my,
don't
I can
care if
insert
you
my
man or
sister, my kids, my grand. Yeah, everybody else gonna get saved
You ain't
first.
put the time.
You
in.
ain't got
Really?
that time. You ain't been through the
Really?
fire.
Wow.
At the end of the day,
What's
what
up?
what do we do with children?
oh,
We are their role model.
Come on.
Right?
We try to make that they're the best
I was gonna say
people,
protector.
the
Yeah.
best people that they can
Right.
be in society.
Yeah.
But much like your naval career, when you retire, who's there for you?
Ooh.
The family?
It ain't the Navy.
No.
No.
And
Believe
at
me.
the end of the day, we're gonna raise children, and they're gonna grow up and have their own children,
Right.
their own family.
It's-
You can see them on the holidays.
Exactly
What
like
are
you
left
just
with?
said. Your son is about to leave to go to college. He's leaving you.
I know.
If he get, look, I'll put it to you like this. If your son get a little hot thing, he gonna be like, Dad, who?
Oh, I already know. I told him that. He tried to give me like, nah, Dad. That's why I haven't yet because I don't want to mess up my chance to get to college.
Hey,
I said, okay.
When
but when you get there,
Thundercats put something on him,
and they put that,
Thundercat.
hey, when they put that on you,
I like Brandon. Can I give him a nickname?
Yeah,
I'm calling
go.
B Diddy.
B Diddy.
B-Rad. We gotta
I
call
like
him
B-
B-Rad.
No,
we
I
got
like B
B-Rad,
Diddy.
yo.
I like B Diddy.
I like B Diddy.
Alright,
Because
B. Diddy.
he's got some knowledge.
call
man.
him
I like
Q
that.
because he
B
always
Diddy.
cooking. His name is Brandon Cook. Brandon Quick. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Brandon
It's
Quick.
Brandon Quick, but he
Brandon
always
cooked his
cooking.
ass off. I will give him that. He made some
Alright.
crab cakes out there when I was out in Maryland. With them
Crab
up.
cakes. He can make everything, son.
Yeah, man. Yeah, bro.
Hey, we going to Baltimore. We going to Baltimore.
I've been trying to get y'all to go to
I
Baltimore.
don't want to go anywhere with you, Corey.
I love you too.
Come on, yo. Y'all always welcome, man. We got more than enough space, yo.
You know what I'm saying?
Obviously, my house is always open.
You
He
know what I'm
don't
saying?
never got no Jameson though.
Who?
We got money. We can go shopping for Jameson.
Yeah, you just said you don't drink Jameson, so it ain't gonna be there.
That don't mean I don't keep it on the shelf. I got the double barrel there right now.
We can just sit there. It's just sitting there looking pretty.
Waiting on me
I'm
to
gonna
come.
send you a picture.
Waiting
when
to
you
show
next
up. Waiting for me to show up.
What did he say?
Waiting
He's
for-
like, I can vouch.
Waiting
It's
for
there.
me to show up.
Oh, hold up,
Brandon
Reg.
said it's there.
Hey,
Well, Reg, I gotta put some heat on you. So you
Come
hit me.
on.
No, when, have you ever felt spiritually connected to somebody?
no,
Oh, get on
that's
his neck.
why. That's why I'm where
Get on
I'm
his
at
neck.
now. Like,
Repeat that question, brother.
We can go
Has
down
he
this
what?
this
Has he-
alley.
Reggie, have you ever felt spiritually connected to another woman?
No.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would probably be married right now.
If you did, do you know what it would feel like?
Yeah. I imagine what it would feel like.
Okay, that's a
an
good honest answer.
overwhelming
I appreciate that.
sensation to make sure that she is provided for in every way that I could possibly do.
All right, you have kids, right?
No,
Oh,
pull-out game is strong, bro.
Ray got kids.
He got all 3 kids. My sister has 2 girls, and I have 0.
So you
Yeah, I'm out here solo dolo 36. Right? That's my age? Yeah. 36 solo dolo.
are you happy?
Yeah.
Why?
Probably
do what he
because
wants to do?
No, it's not even that. It's probably because I know me and I know what I somewhat just want. Like, I know right now is not the time for me to be married.
Okay.
I know, and it's not the fact that I've never cheated on a girl, never cheated on a woman, nobody I was in a relationship I have ever cheated on. I just know that right now is not the time. I'm not ready, and I don't think nobody else is ready for that pressure that I'm going to put on them if we do get married.
And that's the best you can give anybody you meet because you gave yourself the honest, real shit assessment.
It's
You know
just
what
the
I'm saying?
truth.
Right.
It's
right.
it's me and my walk with God. That's our conversation, and I just know I'm not there.
Right, because like I think my path happened how it's supposed to. Like I had my daughter so
Yeah.
early in high school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like my dedication goes to her.
I'd be I'd be so scared if I had the knowledge that I had now. Back, yeah, what y'all doing out here in these streets?
No, we just got messages about on the podcast page. Don't
But no, I would literally
another podcast.
be like, if we have those conversations of, would you go back in time with the knowledge that you had now? I'd be scared of what damage I could do knowing the girls or the women that liked me back then versus now. Like, if I had my mindset that I have now going back then, I'd probably have like 28 kids running around here.
Right. Right.
Okay.
But nah, I have 0 kids, Will.
All right, I got one more
Come
question.
on.
But
Come
it's
on,
not for
come
you.
on.
It's not for you. It's for Big Bro.
Okay, go ahead. Set them up. Knock them down.
Shoot. Why you not married yet?
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Oh, contraire, mon frere.
Oh, look, here we go.
Come on.
Get him, Will.
Let's get into it.
Because you're living essentially the married life.
You're
right?
Hold on,
talking
hold
about
on.
my current
Yet?
girlfriend.
Yet. Hold on. Yeah. Your
was
first question
married.
should have been no, you're fine. Have you ever been married? Yeah, Will. You skipped a couple of bases. Oh, this is where you done threw a curveball and didn't even realize it. I know. We out here in the streets and we live.
hood me still gonna be.
Yes, I was.
You want this shit on camera?
So yeah, no.
That shit on camera. It's too late.
So yeah,
It's
so
on
yes.
camera.
Oh,
Yeah, that shit
to the
records no matter what.
to the mother of the 3 boys that I have. Yes, we were married.
Sis.
Okay.
That's sis.
Yeah. Is that Mexico?
No, whoa,
Jesus, no. We haven't been together for at least like 10 years. Like that was a long time ago.
Oh, okay.
Long time ago.
Okay.
But yes, we have the 3 boys together. We deaded that, but you know,
Are you going to have any more kids?
no. It is medically impossible.
Oh.
Snip, 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 snip,
Okay,
snip.
okay.
Yeah.
All right. All
Shoot
right.
the club.
Are
up.
you willing to get married again?
So that is probably the $1 million question. So would I be willing to get married again? I would, but I guess to your point or reason, because you were kind of alluding to it, what you were saying earlier is like, dude, I'm good. Like, if I've got everything that I need, I've got people that make me happy. What is marriage going to benefit me at this point?
Right.
And it's really just that companionship, but I've got that. So what do I need to make it official and put it on paper to say, hey, we're married? I mean, we live together, we pay bills together, you know, all kinds of shit like that. So what, I need to take it another step? I mean, I don't have a problem doing it, but is it something that I'd be willing to do?
Right.
I don't know yet.
I mean, I feel that because
I don't know yet.
Like I said, like I can make sure you're taken care of if something happened to me with a power of attorney or a will.
Yeah. And,
I mean, at the end of the day,
and like I
don't-
said, I think at the end of the day, that's really what it is. Because at this point, everything, like we say, all the boxes are checked. At this point, it's really just that last box. Okay, well, what if
But
you go into the hospital and something happens to you?
I may have missed some of this.
Who's gonna say something?
so, but if you're willing to do power of attorney and I can make sure that you're taken care of, what's stopping you from asking that question of marriage? If you're willing to do everything else,
because I don't understand the switch from dating relationship to once you say I do and get married and why shit just changed.
What changes in that situation?
But that's a mindset that you have to figure out for yourself. What's the change in it?
I don't know.
No, why do you feel like there has to be a change?
I don't feel like I have to be a thing. I feel like the
which
people I have met.
is why there isn't
See?
the rush
Go
to
ahead.
get married.
Slide that back over
Come
there,
on,
Brandon.
what you got? What you got, Brandon?
But there is a change.
What you got?
Go ahead. Get with your boy. You can be that can be your friend.
Come on. I love this part.
I know.
That's one thing that I do appreciate about our relationship because we are really close. We can speak freely.
Yeah.
And I mean, what do brothers do?
Oh, trust me, he
You
didn't
don't
bring you
always
here.
Agree on
He
things.
ain't bring you here if you couldn't speak freely.
Right, yeah.
Like,
So
It's the house for that.
Yeah, trust me.
yeah.
We don't ever agree on anything.
Hell no, they always against me. I'm fucking
So we talk-
92% of the time.
what does marriage really mean? I know what it's become.
Come on.
It's become this all this paperwork. It's like this legal binding agreement.
Contract.
That's
Yes.
what people break it down to.
Well, I mean that's what it's become.
No,
But
that's what
not
it is.
That's not how it started.
No.
We talk about state and church. Mm-hmm. And now we're kind of getting into semantics. What was it really? It was an agreement
Between two people.
between two people under the eyes of God, witnessed by the ones that you love.
Yep.
Yes.
So what does that mean you to? It's the principles of what makes a good person. We've talked about that.
Yeah.
Those civil laws that we
Yeah.
adhere to. I would say that harmonious words that you agree to when you say I do,
The vows.
vows, thank you,
Right.
is really that commitment. So what ends up happening, in my opinion, is once you're married, if you have any bit of guilty conscience, when you break those vows, you damage the castle that you're building together.
Okay.
So what do you have to do when castle gets knocked down. You got to start over.
Mm-hmm.
Where do you
Rebuild
start?
that
You got
foundation.
to start from the bottom, the foundation. Right?
Yeah.
So I feel that it is kind of like I want to say a gentleman's agreement because obviously it's, you know,
Yeah,
it's not always the case.
Yeah.
It can be. It can be.
You're right. It could be.
A whole new world.
But I think it just goes back to that, right?
Yeah.
Like just that loyalty to one another
Okay.
and just working your best to stick to that. Now,
I love it.
We already know, you're not married 16 years. You're not married forever without some bit of drama.
Mm-hmm.
What level of drama that is different for each individual couple.
Nice.
But yes, it's always there. It's something that you're always going to have to accept and know that you're going to have to work through those bumps in the road.
Yeah.
And again, that's why I say I praise their marriage because like they found
Thank
each
you,
other
Brandon.
and you know what I'm saying they
He
hit
did spitting that fire.
and they hit some rough patches and it was like you're worth more than just losing.
Man,
And they
yes.
and they fought for it. Like I'm saying, you got people breaking up
Dog.
over a heart under an Instagram post.
Relationships
You know what
are
I'm saying? Like
work.
you know what I'm saying? So that shit is
That shit
is
is
thorough
work.
to me.
Speaking of how much
My bad,
of
yo.
relationships
No,
are
you
work, Don Cheadle has married his longtime girlfriend of 28 years.
Nice segue.
He was, hey,
Very good. That was really
Nice segue.
Hey,
Nice segue.
I'm learning.
We've been doing this for a little bit.
You know what I'm saying?
It only took 47 episodes.
to figure it out.
You was gonna get it one day. I be using one of Lord Cho.
But 28 years. They had 2 kids together already. Grown kids.
You could tell.
That's right here. Red Bull, right here. Red Bull. Just say it. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's what
can
we got the
say it.
mini fridge right
We
here.
is not
You-
scared
hey,
to say
you ain't gotta
anything.
go far with the
First
mini
of all,
fridge right
you're
there,
whispering
brother.
and they can see you.
Yes. Pick
He
one.
forgets about that.
Yeah.
He forgets
He
about
married
that.
his longtime girlfriend of 28
Yeah,
years.
that's the camera. It's running.
Why do y'all think that is?
What do you mean? Why?
I mean, why now?
Because he looked at it and was like, "Shit, if I'm already giving you all this other paperwork, I might as well
Nah,
fucking."
bro, it was literally just like
They got married
B.
during the
Diddy
pandemic,
said.
yeah.
This is like B. Diddy said. Like,
I ain't gonna find nobody else better than this.
yeah, like
I
at
think,
the end of the day, like,
you've been consistent.
yeah, like it is what
Is that what it is?
To me, that's what it is. That's why a girlfriend I meet right now can't replace my best friend.
But
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't tell me I can't do this. Like it's the consistency. Who been there? Who rock with me?
I
Okay,
guess what Corey's question is though. 28 years? Like you didn't know that after 10?
10, 5.
You didn't know that
Or
after
8.
15? Like it took 20 years? You didn't know that?
28, yeah.
28? It took 28 years?
Yeah, but I also look at his career.
Like that's
though.
that's a whole child's life. Like that's a grown adult.
Like I look at Don Cheadle almost at Denzel and Will Smith status as far as celebrity and actor. It's
Oh,
like,
fact.
you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
it's kind
fact.
of like
Yeah, fact.
maybe at 20 years ago
hard to
he
even
was
think that-
kind of just doing his thing. Then he became a celebrity. Maybe he didn't know if he's gonna be able to handle all of it. Maybe
Well,
he
he
didn't know
was.
what she was.
He's not like paid like them, though. You know.
No,
what I
but
mean?
I'm
Like,
just but.
I
You
get
know
it, though.
him.
I get
you
it,
know
though.
him.
Yeah, I get
you know what
it.
I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I get
So
it.
maybe he didn't know the way he was going to change with the fame and everything like that, and how it was going to affect them. And that.
He
So-
should have married her once he did Iron Man 2. He'd be like, "Yo, baby, I got the paper. I'm
I got
good.
the bag.
I'm good now.
I got-
I'm good.
I got
I'm
Marvel
locked
Disney
in.
money."
Yeah, I'm locked in now."
This
24 and 22 of their kids are their kids.
Like I said, 28
This
years.
this brings
like,
up
bro.
another question though. Did you guys see that actress that retired her husband from the
Yes,
police force?
Tabitha
Not
Brown.
an actress.
Not an actress, but she's a social media
Social
personality.
media person,
Okay.
Tabitha
Tabitha
Brown?
Brown. Yes.
She actually is an actress. She
I
plays
was
on
just
the,
about to say on what was that show? Because I watched it.
Me
What
too.
is she acting?
Me too. Shy. The Shy.
Yes.
She's on the Shy.
Yes, exactly.
Does
I
that
watched
count
it current.
as being
First
an
of all-
actress just because she was in like a couple
No,
episodes
she's a
of
main.
Shy?
She's one of the main characters. She's adopting the girl's daughter.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh well, clearly
You
I
don't
watch
watch the show.
Well, first of all,
So
I didn't
the
watch
girl-
The Wire.
that's-
No, I didn't
he
watch
didn't
the
watch The
fucking
Wire
Shy.
either.
I watched
Yeah.
The Shy, but I never
Can
got
we
into
have
the
a
war.
Las Vegas show? I'll watch that shit.
First of all, yeah,
I'm
it's
not
called
watching-
CSI Las Vegas.
No, I'm not
Watch
watching
it.
that shit.
Or it was called Las Vegas.
Hey,
That shit was
with
whack.
the
It was
casino.
whack as a bitch.
That shit was
But I
whack.
watched that shit. That shit was good, but I watched it.
That's what y'all.
Anyways.
But y'all didn't watch The Wire. Go ahead, make your point.
But
HBO,
like
TBS.
I seen a lot of uproar about this retiring your guy thing.
No. It wasn't no uproar.
Hold
It
on.
wasn't no uproar. It wasn't no uproar.
It wasn't.
It
It
wasn't no
wasn't.
uproar.
Wendy Williams tried to start some shit.
Yeah, Wendy
and
Williams.
Tabitha Brown was
yeah.
like, in Jesus' name.
I pray that you find
Yeah.
the love that I
Yeah,
will.
Retire your guy as in I'm doing good as your wife that you good.
Yeah.
He was
Now,
a police officer for 15 years.
You ain't got to do this shit no more, baby. I got you.
And she promised him, when I get on and when I make it,
You
ain't
don't
gotta
have to
do
do
this
that no
shit
more.
no
You can
more.
pursue what you want to do.
She retired her husband from the police force of 15 years and said, I don't want you putting your life on the line no more for this family.
Now you see
No,
where
they
I'm
on the
going.
show Black Love right now. They on the
Yeah. They did
Black
that a
Love.
couple. Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
but,
Yeah.
but
even
my
been
question is this a real issue? Like, would
No.
you have a problem?
No.
I can't ask you. Ronaldo, look, Ronaldo,
I'm telling you right now, the answer is no.
Rihanna. Do you choose?
No,
do you
I'm
choose
telling
me
you,
or
I
Rihanna?
love
Rihanna,
Rihanna, bro.
Rihanna.
The only person that would have an issue with this is somebody like Wendy Williams that is a bitter, heartbroken woman.
Yes.
Okay. Because to me, if you give me the opportunity to quit my job and pursue something else that I am passionate about, I don't feel like it is a wrong thing for me to do. And then, like,
Look, you got to look at it from the other's perspective.
But
though.
there's this thing in the black community that you're supposed to retire your wife. So why is it wrong?
that the man gotta work.
That's
The man
community.
gotta work.
That's community.
Right.
That's
That
community.
the man gotta work, right?
Yeah,
the man
well,
gotta
the
work
man
and
should provide for the woman or
Right.
whatever. And I might like
Oh,
with,
we go-
with,
come
with
on.
Brandon being here, I probably shouldn't even say the black community. Community.
That's why I
and-
said it's community.
Yeah, like it is a
stereotype.
thing
It's a
for
stereotype.
Nah,
men
Brandon
to
got a
take.
black wife. He understand this shit. Let's go.
But I'm just saying, like maybe it's not a black community thing, and I've never talked to a white man about something like
Okay.
this. So not to just draw lines in it,
White, Asians, Arabs, nobody as a man wants your wife to feel like they're doing better than you. That's a community problem.
but is it something that nowadays is all right to accept?
I mean,
Has it became socially
the norm
acceptable?
is not the norm no more. The norm is what makes you happy and what works for you.
Come on. Come on.
Thank you.
Yes.
That's
Are
what
we
age
are
we're
we
in.
are we talking about two different things though?
We
No,
didn't segue into some different shit. We
But
off
what,
Don
but
Cheadle
what
now,
I'm
I guess.
saying, but what I'm
Yeah,
saying
Don
is
Cheadle is Don
no.
Cheadle.
What
Yeah,
I'm
nobody
saying
gives a
is that Wendy had a problem with Tabitha retiring her husband
Yes.
because she felt like Tabitha was being dumb. Because now that she's successful,
But because of what Wendy went through, though.
because of what Wendy went through and
Yes.
her husband taking advantage of her, she felt like Tabitha was being dumb or whatever.
Yes.
The husband didn't have a problem with it. Nobody from the male side of this said that had an issue
Nope.
with the wife making more money and retiring the husband. Nothing that I saw. So
Baby, retire me.
Yeah, exactly. Please.
But that's why I said
Let
the
me
norm
stay
is what
home.
works for y'all.
I would be a great stay-at-home dad.
We had this
I
conversation.
make awesome pancakes. Right.
But as long as that works for you, Ray, you good. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but no, it does. But that's what I'm saying. I don't understand. Like, I feel like we went to the other side
Negative.
where
Yeah.
we
To the
were
negative.
talking
Okay.
about.
But that's
like,
because maybe my algorithms is fucked up on my Facebook friends, and tell me if it is, so that way I can delete my Facebook friends.
You ain't gonna
Delete him.
I will. I will get rid.
But that's what I'm
be
saying.
more-
Like
I'm cutthroat out here in these
I
streets,
feel like
bro.
we were talking about like the guy side of it. Like, oh no, well you shouldn't be letting your girl make more money than you. But that's not even the case though.
Come on.
Like,
got,
no,
Well, I think we segued in that because he
Come
said
on.
in the black community, but I said it's a community thing.
Yeah, but
You know what I'm saying?
and exactly like you said, like it's hard for a man to accept that your wife is making more money
I
than
have
you.
not
problem.
one single problem
But
with that.
I'm okay with that. Like my ex, who
100%.
is actually, you know what I'm saying?
She's well off.
No, I'm saying she's 250 plus K.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? My thing was we worked because I bought something different to the thing. Like I she didn't make me feel any less because she can buy more.
Exactly.
Like,
Right.
I'm happy I met you.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, it's a show out right now called Run the World where they say you should be allowed to fuck up. Not fuck up like make a
have you
mistake,
watched
but
that show?
fuck
I
up.
have not.
Oh, y'all missing some shit.
I'm
Y'all
watching
are
that shit.
Hold on,
absolutely
what
missing
It's on,
channel
what's
is
on
that on?
Netflix?
Y'all, stars.
Stars.
Yes.
Oh, I'll be
Y'all
watching
lack-
this shit
I'm
tomorrow at work.
I'm
Y'all
signing up
lacking.
for Stars tonight.
But go ahead,
You
Brandon.
ain't just call me. I'll give you the
I
line.
bet.
We're talking about guy and girl.
Yeah.
We're talking about man and woman. But when you were talking about husband and wife,
Okay. Come on, Brandon.
you were talking about unity. You were talking about a household.
Come on.
Go ahead, boy.
And that is a different story.
Yes.
Brandon,
And that's what Tabitha Brown
whenever
was on.
I see you,
I wish I
you
had that
better
button.
bring
You got that button.
Brandon. Now
Big
on.
Diddy.
Man.
Yes.
Whenever I see you from now on, I want to see Brandon.
And I don't think I need to say anything more.
He coming on
I think my
vacation.
point is made.
Yeah.
But no, you're right though, because that's what Tabitha was saying is that they had entered an agreement in saying that like he was going to be the breadwinner for a certain amount of time, and then once she got to a certain position, she was going to retire him. That was their agreement as husband and wife. This is what she was going to do for him. Like that was their pact. That was what she said that she was going to do. That's why I said like the only person that would have a problem with that with what they had established in their marriage, not relationship,
For them.
in
For
their
them.
marriage, for them, this is what they established. The only person that would have a problem with that is somebody that's bitter like Wendy,
Right.
Williams,
I think
that
that shit
got
is-
taken advantage of.
I think that shit is great though. Like you said it right. Like they established that. And
like this is what we
Right.
are going to
right.
do.
And,
These are
and
our
what she had to
goals.
understand, what I think she realized, you know what I'm saying, and him too, like I'm gonna rock this job, this police shit for another X amount of years. You know what I'm saying? You keep working your classes, getting your action thing on. Boom, she on, now you're done. So like it still took two. It's not like one to just come on.
And I
You wouldn't be where you at in your naval career.
Come on.
You know what I'm
Come on,
saying?
yes.
Without her being home with the kids, taking care of home, so you can be great. Not
At
getting no
your focus
not
on
getting
what
no
you
messages
doing.
that I told you about in the submarine. Like you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like it takes two. So yeah, is he the breadwinner? Is he bringing in the
takes
money?
two becoming one.
But the bread is only coming in because she is allowing him to be great at what he does.
Exactly. And I guarantee
So
you
it's y'all bread always when
Right.
you're married. Now that relationship might be something different. That's you thinking juvenile versus maturity at this point.
Yes. Right.
You know what I'm saying? But that marriage shit, like you said, it's a union. So it's
y'all
all of us.
together. Y'all
You know
together.
what I'm saying?
Okay.
It's a joint account. You might have some separate ones, but it's definitely a joint. You
might have
know what I'm
The
saying?
big one is the joint one.
Let's
Right.
to be more in here.
Right.
Okay.
I
I
guarantee you 100% through all of that, there wasn't no time limit for him. He would have worked as a cop for another 15 years if he had to.
Just prayed every day not to get
Well,
killed.
not
you know what I'm saying?
maybe not
of
15.
course.
He probably would have been done at 20 or
but-
whatever.
But still, man.
whatever his retirement was at.
And I don't want to spend too much time
To
on this
make that dream work and come through.
Right.
To
For
manifest that dream
for her.
that we came like, I
Yes.
will do this until you get to where you at.
Until you
Right.
get to where you
Baby,
at.
you
Exactly.
still need another 2 more years? I got you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
And
But that's
to,
the part of the union, though. That's part
Yes.
of that
That's a
that's on.
sacrifice. That's a
to
sacrifice.
close this out, we any of us in here, if we're in a position to retire our significant other,
Oh,
we're gonna do it. Like
Absolutely.
my wife works her ass off, bruh. My wife's up till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning sometimes doing what she does. I would love to be in a position to say, you know what,
Babe,
done.
coming to bed.
No, you done. Yeah.
No, babe, come. But
Yeah.
like, it's 8 o'clock. Babe,
Yeah,
coming
but
to
the,
bed.
done.
okay, but the
But every day, though?
but hold on.
Stop. Yes.
But no, look. I don't think
You done. No, if I had the money
Every night.
if I had the money right now to say, babe, you don't have to do this job no more. Start doing what you want to do.
what you want to do.
Okay.
Yes.
all
Okay,
right. That's different.
But that's something completely
That's
different
different.
because she
'Cause I
could
thought it
still
meant,
be
like,
up till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning,
Still doing
Yes.
what you want to do.
what she wants to
Do
do.
what you want to do.
And I
do what
also
you
thought
wanna
she
do.
meant saying
Do what you
just
wanna
be
do.
home.
Hold on. First
No,
of
no,
all,
no.
First
Do
of all,
what you want to do.
First of all, but
she-
even if
she
it's
works
what
from
she
home,
wants to do, you still will hear the same complaints like she had that normal
I'm
job.
sure, but guess what? It's okay. That's why I'm here.
Because we doing good.
Oh,
Yeah.
you okay with that?
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
I'm with that.
Because
I've been
I'm
okay
the type
with
of
it.
person-
She's happy.
I am.
But
She's
yeah,
doing
but
what she want to do.
I want
But
to
hold on.
You take the
hold
good
on.
with the bad.
Hold
you take,
on, no.
You take that complaint. You
Hold
take
on.
all that shit.
Hold on, no. Because
Y'all can
are
hear
you-
my back and shit, but
no,
yeah.
are you telling her to do what she wants to do because you don't have to hear the complaints anymore? Or are you doing it because
You want to give her the option to do
you
what she
want to
wanna
give
do.
her the option to do what she wants to do?
Doing it
Option
because
B.
I'm can.
Okay.
Yes.
Doing it
You
because I can.
Because
Not
at the end of the day,
because no matter what, I'm gonna hear her mouth. Because even when she's doing what she's
Corey.
wanting, she in
Corey,
there.
not
she in there.
loud, bro.
Yeah, she in there. She in me. It's fine.
You about to see me bounce.
It's fine.
All you gonna hear is this.
It's fine. No matter what.
Hot as shit down the street.
Get in the car. Get in the car.
I see my hotel. We out.
Even if she's in position to focus her passion on what she truly wants to do, you are still going to hear about the goods. You're going to hear about the bads. That's why you take that shit in. That's a part of a relationship.
I mean, you're
But hold
supposed
on,
to, yo.
but
That's
do
how you know
you,
it's
but
real.
do you
Yes.
do you expect that if you're telling them to stop working one job and do what they expect or what they want to do, that you don't have to hear though?
No, you just because there's still going to be frustrations. Nothing.
Look,
It,
Corey,
nothing is
Corey's
out-
grown.
Nothing is
Because
out.
in my mind, if I retire you,
I shouldn't. You shouldn't
You
hear
can't
shit.
complain.
no, it's not that you can't complain. I don't know that I want to hear about complaints because at the end of the day,
Damn.
you can stop at
So
any
your
point
shit
that
is,
you
so
want
your,
to.
your singleness and kidlessness is not by choice at this point. Like, what I'm hearing is you just an asshole. Like, god damn.
No,
Bro.
no. But listen though, like
What
if-
type of shit is that? I done paid for you not to talk shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't want. How much you need?
low-key-
How much you need? I got enough.
That's low key how it sounds, but of course I do understand what
That's
Corey
how
was
it
saying,
came out.
and I would of course I would be there for it. But it's one of those
Would
things
you?
where like I don't know that I really want.
Yo, you can
to
still
hear.
get somebody the world and still gotta give them 1,000 things more. Yo.
Come on.
That's just how it works, bro.
Reggie just wants to put his headphones on to play his game.
never a cap. If you find a woman that you can cap,
So look,
that you can
so
cap
look,
off,
So look, I'm gonna say,
you can be
don't-
bored.
I ain't gonna retire you. You just retire me. I'll sit at home, and you won't hear a complaint out of me.
You're lying.
Not out of these
Seriously.
fucking kids or nothing.
Cause then you
I'm
can be like,
bored.
why you work so long?
Nope.
Why you ain't come home early?
Nope.
Why you ain't do this?
Nope.
Never.
Babe, what's
Never.
for dinner?
And what if she
Never.
come in the house and be like, why you ain't cleaning this?
I
Why
don't
this?
know. It's gonna be clean.
I'm an Iron Maid.
Fucking
Maid,
exactly.
I cook.
Exactly.
Okay, real quick.
Like I already got my game plan.
We're gonna end on this.
We're gonna end on this.
On subject right here. How long we going at it, yo?
700 hours. What do you
I'm
care?
enjoying it, man. It is what it is.
Yeah, what do you
How long
care?
we
You
at?
good,
These
B?
people getting a long episode today.
good.
145.
Me in Vegas, man. This joint ain't going to sleep no time soon. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here.
Shakari Richardson.
Man, you know what?
Man.
Come
No,
on, come
you
on.
don't want. I don't want to talk about it.
Why?
Brandon sent me this stuff about it. Hurt my heart early in the morning.
Okay.
I didn't even know what happened to her until he sent me the
So if
the
y'all don't
joint.
know what happened, she has been what's the word I want to say? Suspended.
Like, why you gotta think about the word?
Suspended.
For 30 days for
He been drinking.
testing positive for marijuana.
Okay.
Right.
Okay. She says she smoked to deal with the pain of losing her biological mother.
Right.
Okay.
People are upset that the Olympics suspended her because weed is so in the state she smoked weed in, it was legal.
At the end of the day, you know she smoked weed anyway. Y'all looking at it. Yo. I'm sorry.
No, I'm just saying for the people who don't know the situation.
Okay.
That's
The
all.
weed
That's
ain't
all.
never gave you
And
Hold on.
and when you get done explaining for the people that don't know, I want you to give your opinion
Okay.
first.
All right.
Yeah,
Okay,
just keep
definitely.
on. Just keep on.
So,
just
she
just run
has
through
all-
it real quick.
So there was a hope that she was going to be able to run in the
I do have a question.
400 relay meters, the
I knew
relay.
it was coming.
He just told
Go
her, go
ahead.
ahead.
Yeah, no,
But I gotta
I got
say
a
something.
wild ass question.
Come on.
but no, I don't want
don't
to
say
get
the
you
question.
off.
So-
I
Is
don't
it
want
about
to get
this?
you off track.
So-
it is.
You
so I
already
don't want
stopped
you
it.
to get
Come
off
on,
track.
yo.
So
I like this girl, so
So wait. So she was smoking in Oregon, but didn't she go to school in LSU?
the track. I don't know if she did it in Oregon, but
Yes,
it,
she is at LSU.
yes, LSU. But there was a track meet in Oregon. Before that track meet is when she popped positive.
So
she had a
just
test.
because you're in Oregon and you smoke, that means it's okay?
No.
Okay.
Or it's
Like I said,
it's
I didn't mean to break it
legal
up.
in the state of Oregon.
I didn't mean to break it up.
It's
Everything's
but
legal.
she's in the Olympic trial phase.
I
So
didn't mean to break it up.
You know
Like
what
I
I'm saying?
said, don't
I
pay me
got
no
a
mind.
great point I'm gonna make about it.
she
No, I have
she
a-
is
I think
under
I got a good one,
the,
too.
she is under the rules
Great point to
of
me.
the Olympic doping agency, whatever it's called. Okay,
Asada.
all right.
Right.
So I'm
How
gonna
you feel
get
about it?
and now she can't run in the relay race either. Okay, they left her off.
So
the
she
team.
could have
Give me-
ran, but the
give me
USA
your-
team didn't allow her to run. They
Do
didn't
you
select her.
Do you know why they didn't select her?
I mean, because they probably was worried about American Jones
No,
situation.
they were not.
Bad
No,
press.
they were not.
Why?
For her to get in the relay race, she would have to have participated in the 100-meter dash.
That's not true.
yes,
Her-
it is.
All of her times got disqualified
Boom.
because she tested
So
positive.
she never raced.
So wait, they took away her records.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, that's just gone because she is now disqualified from
All right.
that
So
race.
now my statement is about to be totally different. Now I didn't know this shit.
yes.
We never gave no. Okay, go
It
ahead.
does
Corey.
not.
Go ahead, Corey.
Okay.
Go ahead, Corey.
Go. Give me your opinion first, then we're gonna go B more.
She-
We're gonna go
I
Ronaldo.
hate-
Then
I
we're gonna
hate-
go Brandon.
I hate
and
this
we'll come
happen.
to me
I hate
last.
this happen to her. I hate it happen to her. The girl is bad as what she does. But the rules are the rules. Okay? You knew better. She owned up to it that she knew better. And she still decided to do it anyway. Boom.
Yo, is it Be More's turn?
Go.
That's it.
That's how I feel. I hate it happened. The rules are the rules. She fucked up. She knew she fucked up.
Y'all
Own your
better come
shit.
with some better fire than that shit.
All right, so
Go.
So I did not know that they took away all her records because she got tested on June 28th. She ran a lot of them races before June 28th.
Okay.
So why do you disqualify her for the record she already set?
The one she made the Olympics on was
Qualifying
after that.
time was recent.
Was after that.
And also technically the ban is like I think it's like a 6-month ban.
No,
Something like that.
no,
30
no,
days
no, 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 no.
for performance.
Let me finish. So initially it's for testing positive for a banned substance like 6 months or some shit like that.
No.
But they allow an exemption for
First time.
not a
No,
first
if you
time.
can prove it wasn't
if you
for
can
what-
prove it
was for
wasn't
performance
for
enhancement.
performance enhancing, or if it was for example marijuana, like why you did it for this particular reason. Like for example, if you got glaucoma or some shit like that. Okay, well I tested positive for this banned substance because of this. Okay, we're only going to suspend you for 30 days instead of the normal 6 months, which is what they did for Michael Phelps, which a lot of people go back to. Is how come you didn't
Which
do
he never
for Michael
tested
Phelps?
positive for. It was just
a
paraphernalia.
picture, exactly. And it was just a picture. He never even tested positive.
He lost
for.
a lot of shit too.
He lost endorsements, all kinds of shit.
Yeah.
But let's go back to Sha'Carri. So I don't know. Were you done?
No, go ahead.
You done?
Go. No,
I didn't want to jump you.
I was letting you go. I was
Get
going
your
to
shit
listen.
off.
I was going to segue in.
Oh, so I guess to my point, or I'm going to agree with what Corey was saying. Like, so my son runs track. He is in the exact same thing that she is in, the USATF, all that shit. I had to register him for all that shit. So they track all of his times, every track meet. He's got a track meet this weekend. It's
Where?
the same fucking shit that
You always tell me this shit.
that
Your
she's
son,
into.
too.
Mine too.
Like same shit, the USATF, all that
Right.
shit, whatever. Like the same shit. I mean, I don't think he's not getting drug
Right,
tested or shit
right.
like that.
Yeah.
But so they once you get to that particular level of athlete, you know what you're doing. Right. You know what what the consequences of certain things that you're doing.
Certain actions,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. You know what your celebrity status, I guess,
Right.
you want to even call it that.
Okay.
So yes, she knew that she broke a rule.
Right.
She absolutely knew, which is why she owned up to it. She didn't come out and say, "Oh, well, I didn't know."
Like the other person did.
Yeah, I didn't know that this was this and no.
There was weed in that chocolate.
That was weed in that cigarette that I smoked.
Right.
Like no, she knew. So yeah, she
and
tested positive.
I give her all the props for that.
That is the one thing that I appreciate most about the story is that she owned it. Right. You know what I mean? That she's like, you know what? Yeah, I fucked up.
Yep.
I fucked up. I gotta own it. I fucked up. I did something wrong that I shouldn't have done. I put my career, whatever, in jeopardy. Okay, I fucked up. I gotta deal with the consequences.
Right.
So, go.
No, go ahead. Ask the question.
So yes, I do agree with both of y'all. You know what I'm saying? My animosity just came in because I was ignorant to the rules of the Olympics.
Okay.
Like I always thought performance enhancements was the issue. You know what I'm saying? Like I see why that's a problem. But
Yeah,
to me,
steroids, all that
Yeah,
bullshit.
to me,
of course.
weed is legal in so many places. Some of the
Right.
countries that we're running against right now, it's just part of their livelihood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
They
yeah.
have some type of
It's a part
cannabis
of
or
our-
something.
it's a
in
part
it.
of-
It's a part of
Yeah,
us now.
yeah.
So I get that, but again, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna rock with you, Corey. I'm gonna rock with you too, Ray, and say, yeah, like at the end of the day, you know the rules. Like I have a security clearance, I have a top secret clearance.
Right.
I know I can't smoke weed
That
or
is
do drugs.
where I was going to
therefore,
go
I
to
can't,
next.
I can't get caught
That's
and be like,
exactly where I
well,
was
but
gonna
I'm
go to
saying, but
next.
it's legal here in DMV, and I
can't
should be able to do it.
It's
I
legal
can't
here in
say it.
Vegas.
If
We
I want
can't
to
drink out of that.
But if
out of that
my
container.
job says, "Hey man, we finna run you today,"
Right.
I'll be like, you know what?
Today's
sick.
not a good day.
Look,
Yeah, today's not a good day.
Look, bro.
Can you give me 30 days?
on my job up there, if there is a plane crash on where I work, everyone that's on that flight line in that building we all getting piss tested.
You better not be
You
the
ain't got
one.
nothing to do with it.
I ain't got
Nothing
shit to do with it. I'm getting piss tested. I have never been piss tested for my job to even get the job. But if that plane crashed and I'm out there and I'm in that building, I'm getting piss tested.
Right.
So I know the consequences if I
Right.
decide to partake. I
Right.
don't.
So I ended by saying that at the end of the day, like, she wants to be great. She wants to say she's the greatest. So you got to do what you got to do to be on the track and prove that, because
Yes.
that's where we see it at.
Right.
So if that means, I'm sorry, your biological mama passed, you got to find another coping method.
That was-
at
that
least
was the
during
other
that
thing I was
time
gonna
frame,
say. That was
at
the
least
other-
on that time frame to deal with your mom.
You know how much shit
So
there
maybe
is?
you need to
Probably
go
she could've
run
did.
some more or something.
She could have got really fucking drunk.
Right. Maybe you need to go run some more or something like that, or work out harder. I'm just saying. Yo, something
Whatever
else,
it is.
but you know, saying, like, do something different to show that pain. Like,
Yeah.
get to the Olympics
Oh,
and run your
shit.
ass off for moms.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If that's what your motivation is, but
Right.
you know what I'm saying, you are who you are now. Like, the spotlight is on you.
Yep.
So you got to do what you got to do to be present.
Brandon,
So
you go.
So,
This your
I
girl.
guess-
You in here.
I know.
Like
Right.
swimwear.
So I guess being down in Mississippi, like LSU is huge. I met a bunch of people that from that neck of the woods. So once I started hearing about her, like, obviously I click on her. I was following her. I watch her races.
yeah, he been a fan.
yeah, like
Yeah.
he's in it.
Like high school days,
So-
I remember seeing her shit.
Big news in the last 24 hours. They came out and officially said the Olympics are postponed due to the new variant COVID breakout.
Oh,
So-
is that fans or postponed?
No, I
Oh,
saw that.
That's everybody.
oh, okay.
The whole
Because at
thing.
first they said it was
Postponed.
fans.
They were gonna have a state of emergency.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like Tokyo was gonna declare
So-
a state of emergency.
They haven't come out with anything official, like if they are moving it, but there is no fans, even if when it does start. So that raises the question. It's a 30-day ban.
So after July 28th, can she run?
Would they even
They'll retest
if they
her
would
if-
even reconsider the team, because they picked the team. They've already picked the team.
Yeah, they did.
But the team was picked at that moment in time due to circumstances, and she would have gotten picked if there wasn't this drama. So
Yeah.
if the drama, she pays the
You
price.
talking about the 100, or are you talking about the relay?
All around, just
Every-
being a team in the U.S., just being a member of the USA team.
But okay, so we know that she wasn't picked for the relay because
Her 100 times were disqualified.
Were disqualified.
That
Yeah,
is
so-
the reason why she was not picked for the
So
100.
you're
because her
wondering.
times were
So
disqualified.
Renard, what you're saying is, will they do a requalifying?
That's what he's saying.
Well,
No, he's just like, would this team stay as it is now? But effectively, all her qualifying times have been canceled. So you would have to do a requalifying for the Olympics.
Because the qualifying was done already.
No, you would have to, if it's postponed, he's asking, will there be a requalifying? Because if there's not a requalifying, no, she's not on the team.
So pretty much because her shit got eliminated and null and void, she can't
Exactly.
join regardless. So
Exactly.
rather the shit is postponed to the end of August, she can't run because she has nothing saying that she would be part of the team.
But he's saying because it's being extended. Time frame
Right.
being
Yeah. But for Brandon's dream to come true,
They gotta run
would
the race
have
again.
they would have to do a requalifying.
Because after Richardson's disqualification, the coaches chose the next 6 finishers in the 100-meter race and
Exactly.
decided it would be unfair to take a slot away from one of those runners and give it to her simply because that would be the only way to carry her on the team. So because her times were disqualified, she could not make the team.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
So I hear what you're saying, B.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
definitely
like
what you're saying.
I understand.
It goes
you.
back to just being responsible, yo. Like you've been held to do something. You supposed to do it. You have to do it right.
So I'm gonna put myself in this situation, right? Back in Japan, I didn't get kicked out of the neighborhood for being overweight, right? I had to go to a board. The board said yes. The captain had to sit down with the captain after the board. The captain says, "Hey, I want to congratulate you on making the great strides of getting your weight under control, losing the weight. Boom, boom, boom. I know you had some medical issues that messed you up,
Corey called me every day.
but guess what, dog?
Boy, stressed.
Stress. One of the hardest times of my life.
Yeah.
The captain said, "You know what? The rules are the rules.
Yeah.
I appreciate you doing what you're supposed to do, but the rules are the rules. I am not recommending you for retention in naval service."
Yeah. And you have to take that
I
on the
had
chin.
to eat that.
So
Like, luckily they kept me. Like Big Navy said, we're keeping you. But under his eye, he was like, "No, dog. The rules are the rules. You messed up. You didn't follow suit. Get out my Navy." In his eyes,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So
Were you done, Brandon?
We know what we're getting into.
Hold on, was
Sign
Brandon?
up for
Hold
it.
on, was Brandon done? Were you done?
Go ahead.
Well, now we've switched it. So being prior enlisted, being a chief, now a lieutenant, I have to sit those boards.
yes,
And I have to be fair. And I feel that the only way to be fair is to be true to myself under all circumstances.
Right.
Look at the facts. The facts are the facts. The rules are the rules. And then, yes, unfortunately, sometimes
yes.
You broke the rules.
you have
You have to make that hard
now,
decision.
Now, will me personally try to make sure if there's a loophole and I feel that sailor is worth holding on to?
You're going to find that
Yeah,
loophole.
I'm
Yes.
gonna try. I'm gonna try my best.
Yes. Right.
In within my legal obligation.
Right.
But I think that's most of the. I think you know what I'm saying. Like in the military, and probably life, we live by a black and white. But most of the shit get done in that gray area that nobody really wants to venture into. But that's where all the shit happens. So you can see black and white. Like, yeah, Corey is in. He's enlisted. He's a certain rank. He's overweight. You know what I'm saying? But the gray area is what got him to this point. What
Right.
happened? You know what I'm saying? And then we talk about shit like intrusive leadership. Like, why did he get here? Why did we let him get to this point before we even checked him? Why did we even do and put him on command FEP before he got to a fucking board to a big Navy?
Why are you and me at O&I running with some of our sailors that we know are going to lose if we aren't spending time in the gym with them?
Exactly.
Right. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, so it's all about the black and white, but the gray area is where shit go. So to go back to Shikari, like, yeah, black and white. You don't smoke weed and all this and all that. You know what I'm saying? But you take away all her records, you know what I'm saying? Because she smoked weed. Well, we know it's not an enhancement drug.
Right.
It gives you no unfair advantage.
Yes.
You know, if anything, it maybe the unfair advantage is you fucking, I'm just running.
See,
Think of her
All right.
records being erased. Think of it like
My bad.
no, you good.
think of it like
because here you led me right into.
think of it like a NCAA violation. Think of like if Reggie. I know it's a rabbit hole, but I'm just saying. Think of it like that. Like
Okay.
if like Reggie Bush, for example.
Reggie Bush.
They took away all of the championships, all of their records. They
away his
took his
Heisman.
fucking Heisman because of an NCAA violation.
Because he got money.
Yeah.
But because
because his parents got a house,
Don't do
some
this.
kind of shit
but
like that.
because- don't
do this.
I mean, we don't. I
I'm
don't
gonna
want to go.
save
I
you.
don't want to get
I'm
into
gonna
the
save
Reggie
you
Bush
from this
argument
right now. Don't
I'm
do
just-
it.
I'm just
Don't do it to
saying-
yourself. Just
I'm
don't do it.
I'm just saying that's the example.
All right.
I don't want to get into
He's
the
gonna
Reggie
do
Bush
it. But
argument.
hold on, real
I'm
fast,
just
real
gonna
fast,
do it.
real fast, just real fast.
Corey,
Because
gonna do
his
it.
family got that money, did that mean all the players he played against laid the fuck down and let him run all them hundreds of thousands of yards?
No, it did not.
You know what I'm saying?
He
Or
was
was he
gonna
just
do
the
it.
best guy?
I told you he was gonna do it.
Or was he just the best
I told you he was gonna do it.
want to get
I
into
told you
this.
he was going to
But
do
So
it.
if I play for Nebraska and I'm playing against USC, I'm like, oh, that's Reggie Bush. I gotta lay down because his family got.
I just told
I
you
can't
don't
tackle
do
this
that.
man. Or
Corey.
could I really not tackle this
Your boy,
motherfucker?
your boy,
Probably
Alright,
just
okay,
couldn't
boy.
tackle him.
No,
Probably
no,
just couldn't tackle him.
I
Your
said
boy.
the same shit.
your
But
boy.
y'all didn't want to listen to me.
That's your boy.
Well, Miss
That's your boy.
did just beat all those people on TV.
Beat the shit out of
we
him.
saw them.
High, obviously.
We saw them.
And she didn't have a good start.
Okay. Are we ready?
No, I'm saying,
Are we
but it's
ready?
funny you put that Reggie because I
Are
always
you-
had a problem with that
are you-
because
are
everybody
you-
he played
don't-
against in them
you
12,
should
in them
not have
12
a problem
16
with it.
games,
I'm not-
they didn't lay the fuck down and
They
just miss
did not.
tackles. He
They
was
did
just
not.
better than every
Like,
fucking body on the
bro,
field.
listen,
we
but
saw
listen.
him run past all those people, just
listen.
like we saw her
Run by
run
everybody.
past all them people.
Okay.
Marion
Yeah.
Jones, she fucked up.
She was absolutely,
She
definitely
absolutely put
fucked
something in
up.
her arm and her body to make her faster, look more
Okay.
masculine,
That's
and give
true.
her testosterone to run
That's
faster.
true.
Yes.
Shorty is naturally God-given
That
fast
is
as a
true.
bitch.
She's just
That is
fast,
the
bro.
truth.
You know what I'm saying?
She's bad.
She is
She's
the
bad.
male version, the female version of Usain
cannot
Bolt right
wait.
now.
Yeah.
All right, hey, I'm back.
Oh, I can't wait. We got a whole weekend of this. I
Hey,
can't wait.
look.
We got a whole
So,
weekend of this.
okay, look.
I'm so excited.
Your girl Richardson, did she break a rule? Mm-hmm. Then do not make a butt for her.
Come on.
Because at the end of the
There
day,
are no buts.
no, be more over here. But,
I said a butt. I said butt.
Weed,
Because we don't do shit for you.
it's still a rule,
Right.
And it's
Yeah.
a rule for a reason.
And that's why I agree with them too and said I own it.
So
I own it with
that's that. Like I'm not going to jump into the making excuses for her because if you get caught for jaywalking, you get caught for jaywalking.
Speeding.
If I'm speeding, I'm speeding.
If I get caught for drunk driving, I get caught for drunk driving.
That's my fault.
It is something that I put on myself. So that was something I'm not gonna say she needs to learn different coping mechanisms or any of that.
She does.
She did what she knew what to do.
Because this is her livelihood for profession, so she got to be great
at
at
this level.
No,
At this, hold on. Let me say this. At this level that she's at, you have so many people around you, so many trainers.
Wrong.
Hold on. What?
Wrong.
What?
So
No.
yet we're
No.
blaming
You don't think
somebody
they have an
else.
excuse, Corey?
No.
All right, go ahead.
No.
I'll let you
I'm
finish.
so many people that there's so much shit that's on the approved list that will get you done that will not get you out of there that you can take.
Yeah, but you're also taking into an account
Just like she had that approved list, she fucking
Had the
smoked
ban
weed.
list, yes.
No, you're taking into account that one, she had the list, and two, she actually
Pay attention to the list.
gave a
Gave a fuck.
shit
But
about
damn,
it. Yeah,
she
gave a
didn't
shit
give a
about it.
fuck.
So at the end of the day, we
how
have
old
to-
is Shikari?
21.
21.
So-
She's 21. She's in college. I guarantee you, she's probably one, maybe two of her most successful, popular people in her circle. There's a bunch of people that are just hanger on.
I was going to say that. Her team is fucked up.
Her team is fucked up. She doesn't have a solid
No.
team.
Somebody
around her.
knew they was going to be testing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
At this particular couple
nobody
of days.
around her checked her on that.
Right.
So somebody just let
What's
her
up, B?
let her
B
run with it.
Diddy.
At the end of the day, she said why she did it. Why did she do it?
She coped.
She was coping with her mom's death. Yes.
Has anyone in this room lost their mother?
No, lost my big mama.
And that's why I said.
No,
And that's why I said I'm not going
So
to.
when we're talking about this might have been a great thing for her,
Yes,
but the timing, like
it's horrible.
I can't even fathom losing my mom.
Right.
And then I can't do
And-
something to honor her, which is
Right.
what she knew I do was run.
Right.
And I can't even go out there and run for her.
And you just get. I get that because
because I did
Here
something
goes
to
the
deal
thing.
with your loss.
Here goes the thing.
100% give
Has
you
Yeah.
I'm gonna go out on a limb and say everybody in here has drunk and drive.
Right.
Have you gotten pulled over while you've been drinking and driving?
yes,
Yes.
Okay, and you running that risk.
yes,
Right.
Yeah, you may have gotten off. I'm guessing most
Yeah,
of us
we
have
have.
gotten off. It's just a chance that you're
Yes.
willing to take.
Right.
Now, if you go to jail, that's a slope that you're going down.
Right. 'Cause I-
This
I
is just
I took
this
that
is just
chance.
her drinking and driving moment. She came to that intersection, and the cop was
done.
like,
And plus,
Yo,
But I
that's
feel
only
like, but I feel like,
Oh, she's
but I
gonna
feel
run
like,
the next
I feel like that's the
Freaking
black
kid.
and white. But I feel like it's a gray area that
What's the
could
gray
just
area?
overlook that. But like,
what's the great area in the
gotta-
situation
yo,
though,
like,
bro?
God damn. What if she was Alex Phillipson who just had a baby and her baby had a stroke?
Yeah, but
and
we're
we
not-
know she took time off.
She did.
To have this baby,
Mm-hmm.
came
and her
back.
baby died right before the Olympics, and she lost her mind and did something. Are you going to say that she's not allowed to do that because she's an athlete in the Olympics?
You know what they're
No.
you know what they're going to do?
No.
They are going to disqualify her as well.
but you know what you,
All right.
but
But
at the end
again,
of
that's
the
my
day-
saying. That's that gray area.
Here goes-
there's no,
Here
there's
goes the
no
thing.
gray area.
Here goes the thing
The
with the
powers
gray
that
area.
be run the gray
No,
area.
and I get what you're saying about the gray
That's all I'm
area.
trying to say.
Here goes the thing with the gray area. It leaves me opportunity to pick and choose when I want to
Yes.
enforce the rules.
Yes.
But
You're right.
they are still rules.
If I say okay, Alex Felix can run because she smoked weed, now Shakari can run because she smoked weed. Now Reggie can run.
So real fast.
And
So
it's not even that.
Michael
It's not
Phelps
even
can
that.
smoke in his off time, and it's okay.
If here goes the thing.
Because I
in
know
it.
I'm not. I know I can't be tested
Here-
2 months prior.
here
Plus
goes-
or minus 2 months, I can smoke.
Here goes the thing in it is I at the end of the day have the option of what I want to enforce. Just like I said with the jaywalking. If you're jaywalking, I as a cop can choose to pull you over. Or I can choose to turn a blind eye to it. That's my choice. So what you're arguing is the choice of whoever's enforcing it. Because
Okay.
you're upset because the rule got enforced on this one, but it didn't get enforced over here. But there is still a rule in place.
I just know that my military career, it was hard to enforce black and white when you do intrusive leadership to get to know the people you're dealing with.
I
everything
understand that.
got to be handled as a case by case basis.
And I understand that. It should
Sometimes.
be.
Well, not everything, but sometimes it should be.
So just take consideration for it. But let's just say you take consideration and she goes to the Olympics and she's still smoking weed going to the Olympics. You gonna let that shit float?
Nah.
Because over here, she got a slap on the wrist. Now you just gonna let it float. No. So you want to fuck up the whole Olympics, or you just want to fuck up the qualifying?
I feel you.
And then the shit with Reggie Bush is, here goes the thing with Reggie Bush is, was the shit that he did illegal?
No.
Yes.
Yeah. At
His
that time,
family
it
did
was.
some illegal shit. He ain't do shit wrong.
The bullshit.
Bro.
The bullshit. And this is where you get caught up with
you
the
think
bullshit.
Reggie ain't get paid?
This is like we can say he funneled the money through his parents.
Did that make him better though?
Was Reggie Bush sleeping up in the house up in there in the bedroom that they got up in that house? Hell yeah, he was.
Yo, I look at it equated to like right now. Like if weed is legal, everybody y'all who you like to for weed.
No.
If fucking
But
NCAA
that's
players about to
just
get
it. They
paid
don't. They don't.
get paid for playing
We
NCAA,
had the conversation.
Get Reggie Bush his shit back.
Prior to weed being legal, did everybody get out prior to weed being legal? If they got caught up with a case prior to weed being legal, did they get set free? No. So
Yo, my
Reggie
thing
Bush-
is that's a different conversation. Though.
No.
We can go down a whole.
You brought it up.
I'm
You
just-
just said it.
It is a rabbit hole.
Yeah.
You
So-
just said it.
Because we know that weed was used to lock certain people up.
Yes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Even still,
and
was
then we
it
gonna
illegal?
get to the point where we knew it wasn't fucking illegal. We knew it didn't do no harm.
Was it illegal? Was it a controlled substance that was on this side of being illegal? Then anything that you did with it was fucking wrong to do.
Sure.
It's not a sure, it's a fucking plain fact.
All right. Yes.
So if you get caught up over here with
But
it,
the same people who
you
said it was
cannot-
legal, who said it was illegal, just made it legal.
and now
And they the same people who lock people up behind
okay.
it.
So now you can do everything that these people got locked up for and not go to jail, right?
But you don't free the ones who you locked up for because
No.
and the ingredients ain't
Boy,
changed, ain't shit changed.
If you got caught up prior to it being legal, that's your fucking fault.
I'm just saying it's fucked up.
Hey, look,
The
if-
whole
if they
whole
tell you-
the whole thing is fucked up.
Because the black and white part became the white being black, right? You know what I'm saying? It became
true.
black and white, now it's white
see-
and black. And guess what? The whole time it was a gray area the whole time
Yeah.
that we knew like the ingredients of weed didn't do shit wrong. You know what I'm saying? We used to be able to smoke weed in the Navy in the 70s.
Oh,
You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And
and-
we were still shooting missiles and going to war. And we were
And
going
I'll
to real
give you that.
war. Because
That's
back then,
Going
when
to
you went-
real war.
yeah,
Yeah,
true.
it's
When
a
you went in
real
deployment
war.
in the 70s, it wasn't guaranteed you was coming back home.
That's true.
Now
Real.
we
Do
looking
you?
at the ports we going to like, oh, I'm going to go to fucking Singapore. I'm going to Australia. I'm gonna have a good time.
But
But,
look-
we know we ain't gonna engage. Back
But
then
look-
they had to engage.
but look,
so
if you smoke weed in the Navy, are you getting kicked out?
yes,
So why didn't you smoke weed and get caught? Because it's fucking legal, right?
it used to be. I said it used to be.
It used to be legal.
No, but it's legal
It's
in the
illegal
state.
now.
Yeah,
It's legal in Oregon for you to smoke. It's in Washington, Seattle, or whatever. It's legal for you to smoke there. If you're in the Navy and you go to Washington and you smoke, will they kick you out of the Navy?
Yes,
right
because I got a legal binding for what I do for them.
now? Because it is illegal to do.
But what I'm saying is, all I'm saying is, when you go back to the Reggie Bush shit, when you go back to everybody, if you
It was illegal.
just legalize some shit that
illegal.
that you put time on people for and took away from, you got to give it back.
No,
Wow.
I don't, because it was illegal going into it.
But what changed it?
What do you mean? What changed it? The law changed it this year. The law changed it this year.
Well, guess what? You still 3/5 of a man too.
And at the end of the day,
y'all can agree to
Reggie Bush,
disagree
right,
all
at the
day.
end of the
I'll
day,
take it. I'll take
Reggie
it.
Y'all
Bush
can agree to
ain't-
disagree
in
all
my
day.
eyes, Reggie Bush should not get that shit back.
All right. Well, like I
He gonna
said,
have to
like
take that
we
fucking
got to agree to
slap on the
disagree
wrist.
Y'all
because I feel like I feel like some shit should be retroactive. I'm sorry. That's just how I feel
fine.
about it.
That's fine. The only thing that should be
If you got
retroactive
5
is
years,
pay.
if you got 5 years for having a dime bag of weed on you, and then 5 years later when you get out, that shit is
Guess what I'm
legal.
doing?
It's fine.
Guess what I'm doing? I'm
But,
gonna hold a fucking
but guess
dime
what?
bag of weed.
Just to use that example, he did his 5 years.
Yeah.
He doesn't get 5
Did his
years
time.
back.
Tell his ass go back
He
to
can't
college.
get it. He
Tell,
can't go
tell
back
his
in
ass
time.
go back to college and
He-
fucking break all those
Yeah, he
records
can't go
the
back in
same
time.
way.
Yeah,
Nah,
he
he
can
got
go
bad
back in
knees.
time.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
he
all right,
can't
well,
do
we
it
say like
now.
this.
Why?
If
He
I
got
got
bad
caught
knees.
serving
He's
weed
old.
and I
Why?
did 5 years, and in my second year of serving my time, you legalize it, I gotta come home.
Absolutely.
That's
Yes.
what I'm saying.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
All right.
No.
Well, then
Yes.
and again, we got to
no,
agree
it's
to
not.
disagree.
That I'll
No.
give you.
We got to agree to
That
disagree.
I'll
That's the
give
point
you.
I'm
It
trying
is
to
not-
make.
If I get 5 years and
It's-
then
it's
2
not
years
retroactive.
Doing
in,
my 5,
yeah, in
you
2 years,
legalize the very same thing that I got locked up for.
I'm out.
I'm home.
In
I'm
certain
out.
cases, yes.
I'm out. I'm
certain
out.
cases.
Absolutely. But if I do 5 years and then
You can be mad all you want to be more. You can give me the steak eye. I see you on vacation.
I can't wait to watch. Hey, oh shit! Hey,
I heard him.
the episode
I heard him.
name.
I heard
Trump
him.
support.
You can make
We went from the 3 C's to Trump support.
I like the 3 C's. Just roll with 3
Hey,
C's.
look, I will always love B more. Me and
Oh,
B
of
more
course. Yeah,
can have some real life conversations.
Y'all bonded in Mexico.
Hey, yes, exactly.
Y'all bonded on a vacation in Mexico.
And Will and Corey was like, man, I
Do
don't.
you guys ever take calls?
Yes.
Calls? We
Hell
can.
yeah.
We have the ability to. Yes.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
If you want to call in, just text and let us know. We will set
so
that shit up.
We record every Thursday between 6 and 7.
Yeah.
And whatnot. So
Got a Google Voice number.
Yep.
I don't got it on top of my head right
I
now.
think I saw
can't
no
give it
social,
to you right now.
no social media
I
branding.
mean, yeah, 9 and 10 our time, yo.
Right? No social media.
Hold on.
That's why he been married for 16 years.
To be
Smart.
Smart man.
Genius.
honest, LinkedIn.
LinkedIn?
Okay. LinkedIn. Okay. All right. Cool.
Oh, I ain't got
And
that
TikTok.
TikTok.
shit. Well, for his
You
girl.
don't be on TikTok?
No.
You be looking at TikTok all the time.
Why you snitching on him?
Sometimes
Why
it
you?
goes there, and then you
Be
get-
more.
He got kids.
Jesus.
Man, he just really just told them. Your man just gave you up, man. Your man just gave you up.
But you can look at Facebook if the page is public.
Keisha,
True.
don't listen to this.
Your man just gave
Do
you
we
up.
have anything else?
Nah, man, that's it. We've been
I
talking for
gotta go
almost
home,
2
man.
hours. It's like a 2-hour
Anything else?
episode
I
right
gotta
here.
go home. I gotta.
Man,
I
I
gotta
Do you
appreciate
have
the
to?
opportunity, man.
Ain't nobody there waiting
That's
on
a
you.
good episode. Hey, yeah,
was
you gotta
waiting.
go home.
You
Shots
even got a dog? You got a pet?
No, Ray J ain't got no dog.
Your house hollow as shit.
Yeah,
You
shit.
walking in, you
Quiet
hear your
as a
keys
motherfucker.
jingling.
I just had to buy some shit to put up on the motherfucking walls and shit.
Yeah.
All right, man. So, hey,
God
we are the
damn,
Killing Tyme Boys. Hey,
God
Will,
damn.
tell the people they can find you on social media, man. Where can they find you?
Man, you can find me at Rich for Life. You know what I'm saying? 228.
Rich for
Rich for life.
Oh,
That's
that's
your
you.
Instagram?
That's you that I be seeing on my Instagram. and
You
shit.
lying.
I swear to God, that's him.
Rich
I
for
swear-
Life. Rich for
I
Life.
swear to God.
Maybe I
Okay.
don't follow you on
Somebody else.
Instagram because I definitely ain't following nobody named Rich for Life on Instagram.
So we talked about what this weekend was going to be,
Yes.
and it was I'm trying to remember what we decided. Get rich quick.
Get rich quick or die trying.
Okay.
So we playing off
That's the
my
thing?
we playing off my last name was Richards. His last name was Quick.
I love
So,
it.
Oh.
It's get rich
How do you
quick or
guys
die
not have
quick.
T-shirts for that?
That'd be
We
great.
talked
about it. How do you guys not have T-shirts for that?
Yo,
Oh, shit.
yo, his wife gave us that name like 2 days before he was about to realm.
Get rich quick or die trying. I love
Yeah,
that
get
shit.
rich quick or die trying. man.
Okay.
You guys have like literally. You guys have to do
I'm
something.
gonna go to the t-shirt store
Like you
tomorrow.
got like there's a T-shirt store in the mall.
in the
You
Meadows
guys
Mall.
have to get a T-shirt.
We
made.
going there.
Meadows Mall. Get
I
y'all some
think
dress.
we should.
Shout
Yeah.
out to Corey for letting me hold the truck, so I got a car. So we
You know
going
what I'm
there.
saying? Always, always.
Corey
Hey,
is
man.
like the real life Turo for all his
man.
Navy
For all
fans.
my
He
homies,
is.
yeah, for
He
real.
is. He is.
Yeah, all you get come in town,
And
man.
I'm a real life Airbnb.
Yeah, seriously, because as soon as I go to Baltimore, I'll stay in his house. Hey, open the door. Let's
Hey,
go.
but I
Right.
appreciate y'all having me here, man.
No,
Hey,
we love it,
Ray,
man. This is
Reg,
great.
man. I love y'all. Corey, you already know what it is,
Yeah,
man.
man, I
You know
love
the
your
vibes
ass, man.
always,
Like,
baby. You know what I'm saying? This shit
always.
is deeper than the Navy with us,
Goddamn
man.
right, man. It's
Where's
family,
my
man.
drinking
y'all.
buddy whenever we go on
And
vacation?
I can't wait to go on
Right,
vacation. The
right.
wife is also planning the next vacation already.
Yeah, I
Hell
told
yeah.
her.
I'm
I
saying.
told her. Let me go. I
Yeah.
heard. Big homie don't want. He ain't ready to travel yet.
No, he's scared, man. He ain't got the vaccine either, so you know what I'm
Who's
saying.
big homie?
Tommy.
Ugly.
Yeah.
Big
Said he wasn't.
Big homie.
That's what I'm finna say.
Call him big homie.
Well, I ain't
not
want
me.
to say the oldest homie.
Old
Yeah, he
homie.
the oldest. he the oldest homie on the trip. Y'all ain't shit. Man. He's like, play out. Oh my goodness.
Why is it still going?
Push the
Why
motherfucking
is it
button.
still going?
Salute.
That shit is forever.
You goddamn kids, turn that music down.
Like,
Get off my goddamn brain.
Man.
so we definitely got to plan this trip without Tommy Dale.
Oh,
saying.
man.
I don't
All
care.
right, all right. We getting the fuck up
What
out of here.
episode was this? Just so I
Episode
know.
47. So
47?
We have
It'll be
almost
out
been
on
at this-
Monday.
It'll be out on. We have almost been at this a year.
Congrats to y'all, man. Keep it-
Episode
God
50.
damn,
Episode 50's coming up real quick. We're gonna do
Epis-
something big for y'all.
Yo,
Yeah,
keep it
working on
going,
that.
man. Yo, keep it going, man.
Yeah,
y'all
man.
have to. Yo, this is a good platform.
We
For
might,
real,
we
man.
might do something.
Couple giveaways. T-shirts will be ready by then.
We
so
got t-shirts.
T-shirts coming soon.
Get them.
Yeah.
I'm gonna call it urban therapy, man. We need it.
Yes, sir.
Urban therapy.
I like
There ain't no
Yeah, you
herb
need
deal
You
here.
guys need some sweatbands. It's hot as fuck out here.
sweatpants. You wanna wear?
Sweatband, I don't know, wristband, sweatband, something. Like,
You said you don't want to wait no clue. You don't want to
We just like to be inside.
Yeah,
It's fucking
man, you don't
hot.
go outside.
Yeah, be inside.
Listen, Brandon, the only reason I'm coming outside this weekend because you guys are here. If you guys were not here,
Oh, you
I
going
would
out
not
with them this weekend?
Yeah, I'm going out with them this
Oh,
weekend.
it's gonna be hot.
I'm about to grab my check.
You coming out?
It's like 117 this weekend.
Hell no.
Let's go.
It's fucking hot.
Hey,
True.
my service at work might fail this weekend. So
Your
there's
service
that.
at what?
My service at work, they just might fail this weekend.
Okay,
What do you mean?
Because he's not
Because
going to
it's
be
so
working.
hot. No, because it's so hot.
Okay,
It's,
it's hot.
yeah. So hey, we are out of here. We
That
the
sound
Killing
like you
Tyme
planning
Boyz.
it earlier.
Find us on YouTube,
Yeah, yeah.
Twitter, Instagram, and all that good stuff.
Yeah,
We're
yeah.
new on YouTube.
New on, hey,
We're
and
new on
guess what
YouTube.
else we did? We are also on iHeartRadio.
Hey, I
Big,
got
big shit.
Hey, Killing Tyme, Killing Tyme. Y'all know where to find us.
Right.
And
Hey,
we out of here?
We
Kill some
outta here,
time while
baby.
watching Killing Time, y'all.
Hey,
All right.
get that drop, Ronaldo. Let's go. Peace. Oh, that was fun.
That was a pleasure, man.
That was great. That was great.
Crazy. I didn't see that.
That was literally like 2 hours.